We are live and we're both in focus with good, crisp, clean images. See, he's showing you. He's going like, look at me. I'm in focus. Look at that.
What happened to my camera?
One of these days, this man will get a, I don't know, some sort of computer that.
This is my work computer. This has a completely different camera. Whatever. I'm not going to sweat it.
You're not going to sweat it. The last thing I would expect from you was sweating production. Pickle D, master craftsman, by the way. And one of these days, I promise I will show off your stuff. I'm just so always behind. It is on the shelf. You cannot see because it's right in the shadowed spot. But Mr. Pickle D, if you need some diorama stuff made, hit him up. Okay. Especially if you are overseas, because I'm sure shipping probably to any country, if you're already on that continent, is probably a little easier. But yeah, hit him up. He's making some.
I am also working with the great Pickle D. A Pickle D Hatter collab is happening, John.
Uh-oh. I'm a little scared.
Yeah, you should be. You should be, bro.
Oh. Well, good morning, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Good extra morning for anybody that's or evening. You know, not everybody's in our time zones.
Or different parallel universes might be getting this feed.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry that we came in.
John, what if there's a parallel universe where like our doppelgangers run a show, but my variant is like a nostalgia unbox type of show, and your variant is like a Hatter type show. Like, wouldn't that be weird? Like, can you wrap your head around that?
Oh, I can't. Ugh. It's just the whole like being a Hollywood writer boy, being in California, and then not having any consideration for your production value. I can't.
Wow. Well, I can't wrap around my head around somebody who isn't like a badass when he's doing his videos.
Yeah.
Right? I want to see that, John. I want to see like parallel version of you, but it's kind of more like me.
Yeah, but I'm like the tough guy, and I'm don't fuck with me. I'm buying cute little Ninja Turtles.
And you go through conventions just talking trash.
Yeah, I like it. And then being tall. I like.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm looking forward to the most. Speaking of creative talents, do you know who D Jackets is? Because the name is.
I do now.
Okay.
You have to tell me that the person I've been talking to for years now was DJ. That's the funny thing about nom de plumes. But John, do you want to introduce the great D Jackets?
So D Jackets is known as D Coats on Instagram.
I didn't put it together.
Yeah, what is he on Twitter? D pullover? D pullover.
I like yours better.
Yeah, because trench coat is where I went first, but then I was like, it says coat in the name.
Yeah.
Rain jacket. D rain jacket. That's another good one. Oh, but it's jacket. Fuck it. Never mind. I'm stupid. Very talented. This is the wooden boy who grew up to become a real human.
He's a wooden boy.
He's a wooden boy. I'm sure you've seen on Mad Hat.
Buy enough of his cool shit, he might become a real boy.
That's right. That's the lore anyway. He keeps talking about how badly he wants to get swallowed by a whale. And I'm like, you're making it real sexual and it's weird.
I know. It's just weird, bro.
So it's like, it's hard having DMs with him because that's all he really wants to. He's like, yeah. I know. That's really cool. Those new Ninja Turtles. But just can't wait for that whale. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, I know.
He puts the D in D Jackets.
Oh. Take off your pants and jacket.
Yes.
So
John, can you show the sexy thing that you have, or is that a thing you got to do for the future?
That's a future thing. And especially we would have a plan of what that's going to be if I could hear from Peter, but now Peter from Mondo is doing New York stuff. So it's like, God.
I'll just pretend to be Peter. Hey, John, how's it going, man? I'm just in here in New York Comic Con, man. It's great. It's great. That's my Peter impression. That's my Peter from Mondo impression.
Yeah, you sound like you are too nice and you care about talking to me. Remember, he's
hold
kind of
on.
he's like,
Yeah,
I'm too
that's
fucking
right.
busy. We're not friends.
Yeah, I'm busy, and I don't really give a shit. I just kind of want to be here, just clear the air. You know, I'm saying, Mondo, we're just doing some great stuff, man. You know, it's just all fucking great, man.
That's pretty solid. But just to follow up, instead of just saying that Decodes wants to get swallowed by a whale, which again, okay. You have seen stuff on Mad Hatter's channel. I'm sure you've seen it in something like the Party Wagon before, but he makes those wooden like wall hanging pieces. He did a flipboard. He does the Ninja Turtles, the logos, the faces, and all that stuff. And he's got a really incredible piece in the works. And I honestly can't wait to show it off. I just want to maximize the opportunities for people to see it, for him and for you all.
Yes.
Anyway, you got a couple super chats, so don't forget to bring those up and talk about them.
Yeah, let's talk some super chats here, okay? Because there's a lot of stuff to talk about, guys, okay? And we're going to, I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff. It's probably not that much stuff. Pickle D is raw here. Albane boys raw here. He's raw here, Jonathan. Focus is raw here. All right. Dust Tapes. Dust Tapes is here. I took an edible last night around 7 p.m.
Okay.
Oh, no, maybe 8. It should be out of my system at some point. Although my eyes are a little blurry.
I mean, last time you did, yeah, it must be why the camera's blurry.
Is the camera? I think I need glasses, John. I gotta be like you. I need my glasses.
Yeah.
Would we both work if we were wearing glasses? I feel like that's weird.
Well, you shave your face enough and you wear a hat, I think would be okay.
Okay, all right. Charlie Squared is right here. Impossible Pie. Rabbit McGavin. Cracked Open Games and Toys. Right here we got Powell. How do you say this? How do you say this name, John, from France? Powell.
Sounds right. Like Cowell.
Video Power Gaming with the 8K super chat. Oh, I wish.
Jesus.
An 8K super chat. Christian Lazo.
I would quit doing live streams as soon as that came in.
Oh yeah, I'd be like, all right, guys.
See ya.
Till next year. Ryan Woody. Just Alan doing Alan things. So just a few more here. Isaac Montes, what's up, buddy? Miss you. Miss you too. Although you're here, so I can't really miss you while you're here. No Rector Customs. VPG with the $9.99 saying, anyone get anything from the NECA vault yesterday? It's in the vault. I heard they're opening up the Auto T vault again today, selling the physical figures. People store it in the vault. Oh my God, that would be genius. Thank you for the super chat. But is that suddenly they have? Why my voice crack? They just suddenly have like just an influx, and then that. Oh my God, Auto T. You know what should be in the vault is the. I was gonna make a bad joke. Never mind. Thank you for the super chat. 16-bit Otaku. What's up, buddy? Tech Knowledge. 16 Collect Balls. Laser Pants. Who's this guy? What do you think of the price comparison to the new Marvel Legends 12 Apocalypse 12-inch Mondo X-Men figure? I don't have any Mondo figures. We got to talk about that, but the Apocalypse looks amazing. I did lock that down.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
12-inch Apocalypse versus 12-inch Mondo X-Men figure. They're both 12 inches. Hasbro
sells them by the multi-thousands, I would say.
I know.
It's the big difference.
You're talking about Laser Pants. You know how this works. You're talking about a giant company is selling 30 times more. God, Laser
Plus,
Pants.
Different types of plastic, fuck ton of paint on a Mondo item. Accuracy is always there.
Yeah, Mondo's got Not to say that Mondo's not overpriced. Let's relax.
No, I especially now with tariffs and stuff.
It's certainly fucking overpriced, which fucking pisses me off. But Spec Ops Lab with the very generous super chat, $20. What's up, everyone? Over here making clothing, listening to you guys. John, I shot you an IGDM about free boxes. Okay, did I just
love
read your
free
super chat, John?
boxes. I love free boxes. The challenge with the current thing, the backdrops, is that they're fucking massive. So there's no way to get a box that fits that without paying almost $700 for the stack.
Oh, is that the thing? Well, thank you. Thank you for the generous. Well, it might have been to John. So
that is to me.
Too effusive about
not
it.
The $20 and not the $10 before that, but the very important Pickle D's $6, European $6, whatever the fuck that is. I hope you at least try the candies. Yeah, we've actually had a pretty widespread of tastings of the delicious treats, and I gotta say, I can't remember what it is now. I think we got one left in the cabinet, but the wafer ones, the little squares with a little bit of chocolate. I think it's those people that do the little eggs, the little chocolate eggs that have toys or treats inside. Kindle.
Yeah, those Kindle. I bought my daughter one of those.
I think it's those, but they're like wafer ones, and they are so fucking tasty.
European chocolate is fucking goat, man.
Yeah, because they're like real.
Yeah, like when I lived in England for like 3 months, like after high school, I didn't want to go right into college, and I would stay with my aunt there, and I just fucking ate chocolate like a fat pig all day, dude. It's so good. But I was like real skinny back then, and I burned shit like this. That's fucking sucks, man. I used to eat anything, nothing. I'd just be a twig. Now I just gotta be like, oh, how many calories, and just do all that shit, like me and fucking John.
It's called age. And just for anybody who needs to know, the $5.99 in euros converts to $6.93 in US.
Woo! John, that's a cool $6.93. You can do some fucking damage at the Little Caesars. Little Caesars has this new thing where it's these little round pizza things, but it's like a cheesesteak. It's got steak on it. I think so. It's a little puffs. So you go to Little Caesars, you can get yourself one of those, John.
Hell yeah. Speaking of not being able to lose weight easy.
Yeah, exactly. Why can't I lose weight? Stitsker, Derp Video, best for the week. Couldn't stop signing. Thank you, buddy. Joshua Frost is right here. Join Josh Frost's Mondo Collectors Group. That's the place that I go when I want some to collect some Mondo. What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming. Joey Chalom is right here. I'm getting too broke for this shit. Yeah, man, we're all
so all right. Hey, Riggs and Murtaugh, basically. I'm getting too broke for this shit.
That was a great Murtaugh, John.
It was all right.
I don't think I could do a Riggs.
There's a little bit of exhaustion in there. Riggs is imagine Mel Gibson, but with the energy of cocaine. I don't know if he was on it back then.
He was like, bah, 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 and he was like doing his little Three Stooges thing.
Yeah. He knocks his shoulder out of socket so he can get out of the jacket. Fucking psycho.
He was batshit crazy in that movie. Although he is batshit crazy anyway. What's up, Reed? What's up, homies? I'm at a conference, so I can't wait to stream. So I'll catch later. Wait, he's gonna catch himself later? What the hell? Just want to drop.
Wow, he's so busy he can't even like be aware of himself.
He can't even catch himself.
That sucks.
Anyway. All right, John, is there anything to talk about that's relevant?
And then he did it again just to let himself know.
Maybe that's himself from the past.
Oh my God.
So trying to catch up with himself. Like that movie, what was that movie with Jet Li where he was trying to kill
The One?
The One. He was trying to kill the different variants of himself.
Yeah. Well, there's also Looper.
But Looper is not a variant movie. Looper is a time travel movie.
Yeah, which is cooler.
That was like Bruce Willis's, I think, wasn't that like his last like really good movie that he did? Like,
oh, dude, I don't know. I know he made a ton of shit.
Yeah, he made a bunch of like just trash like movies.
Yeah, because they were saying that like he was to the point where he was like, starting to have his issues, but he was just like reading scripts on sets because he was really not aware of what was happening. He's just doing all these B movies with like CW stars or whatever. It's really sad, which explains why. What was the Mr. Glass movie? It explains why that one was such a cluster. I remember reading it.
Looking back, it's probably that they couldn't use him that much.
Yeah, the information then was like, oh, he was basically a stunt double all the time. There's like barely any scenes with actual Bruce Willis, and you're reading that going, what the fuck is this? Just like Wesley Snipes in Blade 3, like just doesn't want to do it anymore. But no, he just obviously
Yeah, that's a shame,
couldn't.
man. Bruce Willis was the fucking like he was the man for like years, dude.
Yeah.
He was at the top. That's fucking sad. That's really sad. What he had to be like my favorite. Like at least like a top 5 like just like smart ass, especially in his prime, like just like he's just a perfect like smart ass like regular guy movies. And like you know what I mean? Because like out of all the action guys, he like the look like the most like a normal dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he was like
Yeah.
the first one of those, you know, like Schwarzenegger and Stallone. Just look how they look. Just look like, you know, I love those guys, but they look like cartoons. You know what I mean? It's like,
Right. Yeah.
but like, yeah, that's a.
They look like what we want to look like, but Bruce Willis looked like what we do look like.
I know. Yes. Yeah. He's just that's
The
so.
everyman kind
Yeah.
of thing. Bald, all that stuff. That all helps. We got Video Power Gaming here. Comes out with the $9.99. He reached deep into that pocket and said, I guess I have something for Johnny Nostalgia. And then sadly gave it to me. After buying 4 of my backdrops. Jonathan is the Auto T expert. How can they open the Auto T vault and sell figures others stored on the NECA site? This is my favorite. Wait. So this follow-up question makes it sound like they genuinely are selling Auto T things? Or is this just a joke?
No,
But
I think
just a joke.
they're not. When is the first vault open today? I don't
Oh,
think
I
it's
don't
even
fuck if
open.
I know, man. I'd be surprised if more than 10 people got the bunny suit boys yesterday. And you know me, I love some bunny suits. But the the Auto T stuff is pretty spectacular. Thank you for the $10. What makes me happy about Auto T is that you could choose to put stuff in the vault and it would be there for like 2 years. And then after that, you had to pay them to store that item.
Yeah, that's right.
So what has happened? Like, I feel like because the Auto T thing has essentially been abandoned. I am very curious if people were like, know what? I'm going to stick something in the vault and I'm going to keep it there because I just want to see what happens to this whole process. There's got to be some kind of legal thing is going to happen if they start getting charged or don't get charged or can't get the item later. Like I'd be shocked if you could go into the website still today and redeem your items.
That's such shit. Auto T has to be. Would you say that's the worst of the NECA endeavors? Like the NECA has had a lot of like weird corporate failed things, but Auto T is how I first discovered you.
Yeah, so some good things do come from mistakes.
Oh, I wasn't really. I was going another way.
No, it's great. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So.
I know,
Yep.
John. How lucky! Look how lucky you are. Lucky you made that video. Auto T brought us together. I'm. You know what? I'm going to the NECA site right now, even though I'm on this stupid computer, because I want to see when is the first vault open. First vault opens at 11 a.m. So what is that? 11 a.m. ET. 9. So that's 8. I'm probably not going to be around doing that.
Yeah, I guess these are. I guess one's a real vault and the other one's a digital pretend land space. So Auto T vault is it's imagination. So close your eyes, imagine a big vault, and you're like,
Right.
gong. And you look inside, and there's a bunch of NFTs of Mirage action figures, and you're like,
Right.
huh.
Maybe the vault is the friends we made along the way, John. What were the things that landed in the vault? Okay, I know there was because I can't see it on their site. It was Bunny Rocksteady.
Yeah.
It was a Castlevania Simon Belmont figure.
Oh.
Yeah, which was cool. I would have gotten that if it wasn't like. Well, the other thing about the vault is they're charging flipper prices. It seems because like
yeah.
that Bunny Rocksteady was $80 before shipping and tax.
But he came with. Did it come? Were they sold separately? Bebop and Rocksteady in their suits were they sold separately? Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, originally what did you say? $55?
It was
because it was part of the loot
God.
crate,
Well, it was a loot crate. Yeah, it was part of a
which
loot crate, but it wasn't
right,
eighty
so which then
dollars. It
came
was
with
like,
extra
yeah,
stuff. And then
yeah, yeah.
also increased your odds by 35% that you would never get it anyway. So maybe
Right.
I mean, they go for
Right. That's right.
$300
Yeah.
for the pair. So they're still
No, they don't. Like,
oh,
not
really?
anymore. They go for they you can get Rocksteady at least yesterday, there was a listing for Rocksteady for like $100, and there was like, another one for like 120.
I know.
You know what I mean? And like, and those are
Right.
active items. They might not be active, man. Maybe people got some FOMO, but like that shit was selling for $100 even a few
Okay.
weeks ago. If you
Okay.
look at
So
like
they're selling
the
flipper prices,
so
yeah. That's cool, man.
yeah, so you're yeah, so like also if you want one,
I think
I
your
don't know, just
whole
get it
actually
on if you want one for that price and you missed it,
I'm
but
just gonna blame you for
um
the increased flipper experience
who, me?
because
Why?
you created a
What did I
flipper
do?
figure, and now it's like people are like, oh,
Oh,
it's
so I'm
that dude's
therefore
cool. The guy that created is cool. The story's cool. I want to be cool,
so
and then they just
cool.
started flipping flippers, and then they can't let go.
Yeah. No, I yeah, I
I
get it.
heard the NFT digital figure is still good for 6 more months before they change their system again. Oh yeah, I don't know. I should have to go back and look at the dates of when I posted that stupid ass video that created the best moments of my
Yes.
life thanks to our friendship. uh,
You have to go back to that well one more time. Yes, we are aware of Joy Toy. There's just a lot of stuff to
there
talk
is
about. So
way too much.
I've seen some Joy Toy spam here, but all good. It's all good spam. This company's effing joke. Yeah, John,
I'm
you're a fucking
pissed
joke, bro.
about yeah we as in like the company of this show.
Right,
Yeah,
that's what he's
like
talking
when you
about.
invite company over, it's not like, oh, BP and Walmart are here. That's not what I meant by invite company.
Yes, that's right.
That's
That's right. Oh, look, BG is here. Mr.
oh
Brandon
shit,
Gash, Johnny, good morning, fellas! Exclamation point times 4. Thanks for all the kind comments and everything from the
dude.
Mondo booth. Dude, if you guys don't know, Brandon Gash is the him and the Kucherik brothers are the one of the masters. Look, it's a village. I've been told that. Okay, that's the one thing I attribute it to somebody, and then you leave somebody out. There's many people, but like if you are going to be spending money on the Mondo Donatello that I spotlit that's on the
Dude,
fucking site with
I don't even wanna
the
think about how
beautiful.
much that thing's gonna be.
Go thank this guy.
Please tell me,
Brandon Gash,
Brandon,
beautiful work.
can you give us a little more information about like I know nobody has like pointed this thing out and I'm getting fucking pissed. There's so many people
Oh God.
at New York Comic Con taking all these pictures, taking pictures of Beast, and every shot of Beast, there's a little head of the Predator in the corner, but nobody's fucking taking a picture of that and going, wonder what this is about. There's no information. People fucking suck at taking photos at this convention. What is
Yeah, I hate their blurry
yeah?
photos.
What is
What's going on with this camera?
what
Damn it.
is the deal with that Predator head? I must know. Unless that's like some
I know
reveal.
John hit me up and he goes, he hits me up on DM and he's like, "What's the deal with that Predator?" And I laughed because I also wanted to know. And he's like, "Why are you laughing?" Oh God. Dude, this is my work. This is my work computer and it's doing this.
God. It's got to be a couple things. One, probably the way the light's coming in. Two, the way that you just kind of blend in with all the noise of the background. Like the camera can't really see what the hell's happening because there's so much stuff. Anyway, it's my favorite thing that you do. Try disconnecting camera from the stream and then reactivate it. Turn off your camera in the stream settings. There you go. Oh God, that's more pleasant.
Hey everyone, can you still hear me?
Unfortunately,
John, I feel like I died and I'm the voice
oh
in your
God,
head.
especially when it's that voice.
John, imagine this was just the voice that you kept hearing. Like you're like walking down the street And like you're going to Target to go shopping. He's like, "Hey, can you go pick up that Ninja Turtle figure? I want to take a look at it because I can only see things through your
Oh God,
POV." And you're like, "Dude, I'm just trying
it's
to
like that
fucking shop." You know what
movie
I mean?
with
Like
Martin Short.
yes, yeah, I'm inside you,
Oh
John.
God. I won't say what episode just so it doesn't potentially spoil it, but there's an episode of Black Mirror where there's people that are living through the eyes of the host.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, that's also the spoiler 3, 2, 1 of what's the Jordan Peele movie? The fucking come on, the first Jordan
Get
not
Out.
Nope. Get Out. That's
I can't
people living in people's
I can't
bodies,
remember.
bro.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Jar Tree
All right.
came in. He sent you $10 because he feels bad
Ugh!
for you. His new camera and
What
mic
happened?
fund.
My computer's in Geek Squad. This is my work computer. I don't even use this.
Yeah, but your personal one has done this plenty of times.
All right, guys, I'll get a fucking webcam. Can we relax? Holy shit.
Let's get rid of your face a little bit to make life better for the people who came here to talk about
This is
New
driving
York
me
Comic
crazy.
Con. I'm going to go to Toy Arc. I assume that he's got a lot of photos, as he historically has done. Now we can click in here and see what kind of coverage he's got, but I have not looked through the other listings, so I'm just curious. I don't know. Oh, these are Sideshow and Hiya Toys. Okay, some really cool stuff. Let's just jump right to this because I did pre-order this thing. It's free shipping because it's over whatever, $75 or something like that.
Oh my god, this thing is
Dude.
amazing.
There's a lot of figures that were announced, all these guys. I don't give a shit about any of them. This is pretty cool, but like, okay. All right. No
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
I don't know. I don't have any
Yeah.
connection to
Don't
that,
I mean
bro.
I'm sure there are people that are totally into it. That's fine. Go get them if you want them. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. See, this is like Juggernaut is going to be one of those that will fit in with my Mayfax and SH Figure Arts and whatever. This is the
Yeah.
same way. This is something that is so well done, it seems anyway. Comes with a bunch of stuff. It is huge. It is all new sculpts because they had to make new sculpts. So there's a lot more care in something that has new sculpts from the ground up versus reusing parts that we just keep seeing over and over again. This thing will go with any of your lines. I mean, it's obviously not going to have like all the paint and stuff that some others will have, but I'm really
Dude, I can't remember what the last apocalypse was. I'm just trying to no,
yeah.
I
It was
do.
a
It was
retro card back one.
yeah, the retro card this thing
Yeah,
kills it, man. Holy shit.
this is a monster.
This is such a beat. I love the colors on him. Oh my god, this is a Hasbro. This is a
Yeah.
Hasbro win, man. Everybody I know is gonna get this. Like, who's not gonna get this thing? Big Fat Charlie, member for 4 months, repping hard for the MHR. Speaking of flipper prices, check the Tron HasLab. We have to talk about that Tron HasLab because as a fan of Tron, definitely having a fucking
Dude,
opinion
I
on that, and
know.
I'm sure John does too.
Fuck.
Wait,
I'm
well,
just
you have
opening
to
the
check
tab
it.
so I
Are you
remember to
done
do it.
with okay. Oh shit, we got the fucking goat right here. Articulated Ninja. What's up, buddy? Dude, everybody has to follow Articulated Ninja. He is, in terms of production value, I think, I don't know anybody, I don't know any toy guy with as good production value. I wish I did, but like, there's not really anyone, not, I don't think anybody comes close. John, I don't know.
I mean, this
Do
is
you,
the power of um I would say a photographer that is getting into videos. I mean, that's the feeling I get. And you see it with other like D Amazing does some pretty awesome stuff when he does, but like there's a difference between a review of what this guy does and what others will do because there's like a combination. Like even I have the overhead stuff. Production quality isn't great. The B-roll could be good, but yeah, there's something about the way articulated. The when he got the the Ramen Racer, I was like, Jesus Christ, this is great video.
Not only that, he make like the songs. That's one of the things that I love. He'll like create like these songs. Like he'll create like a like. I think when he did Splinter, he did like a really fun. He's fucking great, dude. Anyway, follow. And he's a fucking
Yeah.
nice guy. At least he's always nice to me, John.
There's your
Okay,
paid.
maybe he's cruel to
Well,
you.
he gave me the $5, so I don't know.
Oh, damn it, John! Then read. You gotta
There's
read
your
the super
five.
chat.
There's your $5 in advertisement. So we're gonna move on now.
You guys ever come to NSL? I'll meet you there, and I'll take all the best pred head photos you can ask for. LOL. 3 best YouTubers versus NYCC. That would be fucking. Oh yeah, he's ninjas around New York Comic Con, dude. I would fucking love that. I want to go so bad. Toy Shiz lives right next to me. He went to New York Con. A bunch of Cali people that went there. I would fucking love that. I'll buy you some pizza, Ninja, because isn't that what people do in New York? Is buy pizza for each other?
I think that's the only thing you're allowed to do. It's really, it gets annoying because you're like, fuck. I
Yeah.
just had pizza 10 minutes ago because I saw my buddy. Now I'm seeing you, and it's like, let's get some pizza here, and you're like, ugh.
John, I don't like your offensive New York impression.
Yours is
DPG
offensive.
999 was like some good.
Yours is
What happened?
offensive because it's your natural voice, and you never lived there.
Oh,
You spent your whole
yeah,
life
true.
trying to sound like you're from New York,
What if my real voice is like
like mine.
it's like what's my
Your
real
real
voice
voice is
then? Just
my
like
voice
from
whenever I say things like candy.
Andy. I'm from Florida. What was my voice just like a southern
Yeah.
voice? Anyway,
That was a
Super Chat
fun
99. I
moment,
wish I
I'd
had some good
imagine.
coverage to watch of NYCC. Hatter, can we get you to cover all the cons, please? I think that there's the powers that be that run these cons are making a mistake, not fucking paying me to go to these cons, and I'll walk the floor like a fucking boss and give you
Yeah.
some good coverage, okay? Because I'm tired of seeing this, like, just like here's just photos, okay? Yeah, but where's I want commentary. I want somebody who walks around. I want boots on the street. That's what I love doing. I love going to these cons, boots on the fucking ground, coverage, talking shit at the convention like you're with your buddies. That's why everybody has to pay me to fucking not everybody, but these
Yeah.
conventions have to pay
Somebody
me
has
to
to pay
fucking
you.
go. Yeah. Articulate Ninja came back. Return of the Ninja. I know he's going to talk shit about my camera. There he did. $5 USD. Mad Hatter's camera is an 8-bit. Nostalgia quality is two top notch as well. But John, please donate to Hatter's new camera fund. This is thank you, buddy. But this is my work computer. I don't even use this computer. I use it for work. I didn't even know it had a camera. You know what? I'm gonna fucking, based on Ninja's feedback, I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna come back and see if I can fix this camera. John, can you
Get the
hold down
fuck
the
out of
fort for a
here.
minute? Okay.
I'm just gonna do the Wayne's World thing. So this is the Apocalypse. $120 free shipping, which is nice because usually to get free shipping with him, you got to be part of their Pulse membership thingy. But yes, he's like I think specifically, a whopping 12 inches tall, so give or take a little bit. He is a big boy. He does suffer from the traditional Marvel Legends knees, as you can see. Oh God, see how it does that? God, that's like one of the main things I still just cannot get over. The elbow looks fine, so why is that technology not in the knees? It does this weird like slide out thing. Anyway, I'm not going to harp on that too much. This thing's going to be awesome. I don't know when it shows up. It probably says somewhere in here, but the between this and the other made to order X-Men thing, the Sentinels, I think we've actually got some really nice stuff coming. You're back, and you're crispy. Well,
Yeah, that's right.
So
what are we talking about? This is still up for pre-order.
Hey, guess it's exciting. This will ship December of next year, when I don't care about it anymore.
December of next year. Oh wow, that's
next
far away,
year.
dude.
That's crazy. I think we're getting the Sentinels soon.
How many of those Sentinels did you order? Don't lie.
Uno.
Uno.
Just the
I
one.
ordered 2. How can I not have 2 Sentinels?
I don't know. Then you could be that YouTube channel between two sentinels.
Oh yeah, it's true. Do you think they would ever do as a HasLab a giant apocalypse? Like, I feel like that's
Like a Galactus-sized one?
yeah, like when he gets all.
I am. No, that's more
Oh,
Megatron.
I
Instant
mean,
failure on that one. This, I mean, it would work, but this is good enough.
no, it is. I'm just saying if you want to like recreate like I don't know, like Marvel vs. Capcom shit
Just
or
get the
whatever.
smaller X-Men characters. Get those
Yeah,
the X-Men 97s that came out last year that were like little
yeah,
babies. It came with the X-Wing.
yeah. That's right. John, you were going to go to this. You were going to go to NYCC too, right?
Yeah, I didn't get my pass. Applied 2 different ways and didn't get it. So I said, no thanks. It's going to be over $2,000 just for us to be there. To get there, be there, stay there,
Two
travel
grand.
on the ferry.
$2,000 is a drop in the bucket to a fucking baller like you.
Yeah, it's true. But I got to pretend to be a man of the people.
Yeah, you make one video, you get $2,000.
God, you know that there are people that are doing that. You know that there are people that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, and obviously not on action figures, but
yeah, not action figure. John, here's what I suggest: is sharpen that skill set, and then go into one of those genres that you can get $100,000 a month. If you don't have to be a hot chick, because then you're fucked. Sorry, John. I'm sorry to say you're not really a hot chick.
well, with the AI overlays these days, I certainly can be.
Oh, you could be. Yeah, maybe. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's like a
So,
dude that's and that's like his AI. All right, let's talk about this. What I think what are they at, first off? Like
yeah, good question. Can't wait to watch a chart on this thing. Where the fuck is the thing?
It's there. It's right at the bottom. 702 backers out of 10,000. There is no.
Okay. It's underneath my little pop-up thing.
When I saw them announce this, and I saw it was 3 3¾ scale, and I just saw this thing, and I saw how much it costs. There is no possible way.
No.
This can make its money.
Nope. Nope.
There's no way.
This is so stupid. Like to put out at San Diego or New York to put Tron Legacy figures and the bike on display, which let's face it, a couple of them look good, but the Jeff Bridges one looks real bad. Those are 6-inch figures. These are little baby boys and girls, and I mean, I know that the graphics at the time weren't great, but this is like they were trying to make toys using the graphics of the time.
I'm actually fine with the quality on these. I even think some of this is nice, but the price plus the scale, like I can't possibly see this even getting to the halfway mark. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going by gut instinct when they first revealed this, and I did my first I was like, there's just no way. But there it is.
Yeah, $260 is crazy, man. And I mean, these are just renders, so we don't really know a lot. But I imagine can you put some? Oh, you can. You have to pull it apart in a weird way, but you can put somebody in there. So I guess that's cool.
I mean, it's I don't know. It's such a weird HasLab.
Why this size? If you're going to do the legacy figures in 6-inch and then you make these guys smaller, there's no crossover now. Like, wouldn't you want to put everything out on display together?
Yeah.
That's like collector's whole thing is scale. Oh, I don't buy Mondo, but if they did 112, and it's like, okay, well.
This is like honestly, this is like one of these things to me that like I would expect in some pack that's like a throwback Tron pack for like $80 or something. You know what I mean? It's just like, here's a few 3 3/4 figures. And like, I was like $260 for this. Like, what does a Tron license cost? Like, is it that like what am I missing here? Why is this so much money? Is it that floor? I didn't realize it came with the floor. Like, is the floor?
I guess that's why the Star Wars HasLab Cantina didn't have a floor, because it makes it so expensive.
Is that what is costing?
No, none of that. Not. There's no answer to say that this is why it costs so much. Everybody's
Yeah,
likeness.
and it's
I
like,
don't know.
it's like classified being their like one of their top lines, right? It like such a popular line. Like, why would you make? I honestly, my belief, my first gut reaction to this was like the scale killed any interest for me in like it like 3 3/4 seems to be this thing that I know there are collectors for it, but it's just
Yeah, they
wouldn't
just
you want this to sell at the scale that sells the most? I
or
don't know.
or like I said, just because they did legacy figures that will be easily purchasable at normal prices, but like you're fighting yourself now. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, it's a Quip. I like his comment right here. My only beef with these is that Hasbro pushing the 6-inch line without crowdfunding, but using crowdfunding for the 3 3/4 line. Yes, like that. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. And then he said, John gets it. Quip, relax. We both get it. Okay. I said the same fucking thing. But yeah, it's I don't know, man. I like this. Somebody, I think Devin, what's that? Yeah, this is the kind of thing that only sells at clearance. Like, yeah, this is like something you would see like in the end cap, and it's just like on clearance at Target. And you're like, oh yeah, they never moved these Tron. This is wild. It's wild that they just came out with this as like a HasLab, and they're like, oh, here you go.
So much disappointment.
Yeah, I don't want to miss. Sorry, there was a super chat. Trash around my plastic before we get caught up with everything. Right here with the $5. Thank you, buddy. Running late. Technically, just want to say, hey, before I left for NYCC, but first, I need to know if you got the care package I sent you, Johnny. There you go. I hope that is this your super chat, Jonathan? Go.
This I had no idea. Like, I don't know how to communicate with you, but yes, I got this very interesting 2-pack. I greatly appreciate you sending this to me, so thank you for that. For anybody that is curious if I will be reviewing the Gamerverse set, maybe I'll review this guy, because we know trash. Yeah, we know that the reason why Trash Around My Plastic bought this 2-pack, and this isn't to lower the generosity of sending me this, is he clearly was a big Captain Marvel or Captain America fan. So this is something else. I don't know which version this is, but this, if it was me, this is what I would have been interested in anyway. So this does work out. So thank you for this. I didn't buy it because I didn't want the Captain America, but now
Captain America's dope.
he is dope. I just didn't like. I want to be selective of what I buy from Marvel Legends figures, because there's a lot of things I don't like about them, like knees and stuff. But
Right.
there's enough, like the blue paint and the heads make this guy cool. And the great thing is Abasai 3D Forge is making the video game accessories for this. So if you want the Venom shield and the little heads and stuff that come out, the sloppy bits, that'll be great. So once he gets those things going, I can review that Venom with it and talk about everything together.
Yes, that's a pretty dope 2-pack. But yes, I would imagine it's hard to review without the other figure, without the Captain America there, in that 2-pack. 2-pack. What about Super 7 missed the boat when they came out. Didn't Super 7 have like a Tupac figure? Like they should have made it a 2-pack, and then they could have called it the Tupac 2-pack.
Yeah.
You fucked up, Super 7. You fucking stupid company. Let's robot reviews with a $10. Oh, we got a lot of generous super chats today. Thanks, guys. Okay, you get a new camera now. Robot reviews with the $10. Top of the morning to you, laddies. Oh, I finally got. Now I'll stop. I finally got to meet Mondo's Peter, Hector, and Alex yesterday. at NYCC, they knew my channel, and Alex was jokingly calling me Robo. Thanks a lot. I love that. If you don't know Robot Reviews, every time he jumps in, if you're new, I always say that he's Robo from the Fwoosh, but that's his kind of like nom de plume is Robot Reviews.
Yeah.
And that's funny because that, you know, I don't really have, I wouldn't call it a beef with that channel. You know, they just kind of like snubbed Flipboard, which, let's face it, is going to be a huge fucking mistake looking back. It's going to be like the guy who like got pitched, I don't know, like what's something that made $1 billion, that thing, and then, you know, he's like he rejected it. So but yes, thank you, buddy, for the super chat. And then you got Adam right here, Adam Kumler. It might be for you, John, but I'm going to read it. If they give me Olivia Wilde, I'd pay 260 for that. Good. Unfortunately, you don't get Olivia Wilde. You get who's the other girl, John?
I don't know. From the first movie, I couldn't tell you. It's been so long since I've seen the first movie. Yeah, it's hard to watch these days because it's the first CGI movie.
Yeah, first. John likes to watch movies, and then he goes first.
In the theater. Oh, yeah. I watched it before you.
That's like, right.
We're in here at the same time. My brain receptors are faster. So we have the Cyclops in the exact same pose as he was at San Diego, and then I think we never saw this on display.
Oh my God! Look at that Spider-Man.
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
Those are knees.
Charlie.
That's how you do
big fat Charlie. Yeah, dude, that fucking Spider-Man is
yeah. But for those that are curious why I don't like the Marvel Legends knees, that's because this is how you do a knee. So it just looks like a leg when it extends. Like this part goes into the leg and that goes into the leg.
Yeah, yes, I like that. I like his comment. I like the fuck RoboCon. Robo's a blockbuster to Flipboard's Netflix. Quip, that's genius. All right, you're forgiven for not attributing me being right that last time. This is fucking exactly.
And I'm the red box.
Yes, and then wow, yeah, you are. Oh, dude, I can't stop looking at Spider-Man. This Spider-Man's awesome.
Yeah, you don't have them on pre-order, or you do?
No, because
we even did a live stream where we talked about these.
No, but I got shut out in the same place as you got shut out.
Oh, okay. Entertainment.
Like unless you found like another play. I mean, you could get it on BBTS, but that's like
they're $100, which is fucking crazy. Yeah, if you get it from Japan, it's like 70 or something.
Hold on, did you lock any of these down?
I'm trying to remember at this point.
I did not want to pay the $100.
I had Entertainment Earth store credit. And I bought Cyclops.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, the craziest choice here, but it works so well, is the fact that they sculpted the line work into the body, which means the paint for the lines will never be weird and off because it's not paint.
Dude, this Spider-Man is fucking great. These guys could really do damage in the market in a good way if they fucking if they play their cards right. Just Alan Think says he has a beef with you because he made a figure of himself years ago but didn't think to capitalize. Did he have a figure? I didn't remember that.
I don't know.
I used to like watching. By the way, I used to like watching that show. Like I used to like I used to like watching food. I actually like Robo. I don't like other guy, but I like Robo like as a personality. But then when he douched me, I was like, oh, this kind of dude you are. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna lie and be like, yeah, that guy sucks. You know what I mean? Like I was like, yeah, this guy's he makes interesting videos. So like, but yeah, it's like you douche me, you go on just the shit list. That's it. All right. That's it. I got nothing for you, John. Don't ever fucking douche me, John.
That's all I do.
Naruto.
Just call me Summer's Eve because I'm always a douche. Oh.
Is there any anything else to talk about that Tron? That's it, right? Like there's no way. Sum up. My prediction. There's no way it can make it, John. Right?
There's no fucking way it can make it. For that price, it's stupid. Really bad move on their part.
I know Jay talked about it. I couldn't watch me and Dole were just trashing Jay on text each other for It probably 5 minutes. It was hilarious. It was just like like I want to show the screenshots to Jay just to show him how loved he is. But it was the funniest fucking thing. It was it's literally 5 minutes of trashing him.
Oh, that brings me a lot of joy. A lot of joy.
Yeah.
Joy.
Joy Toy. Oh, transit. No, not yet.
Yeah, not yet. We tricked you. So for the people that are really interested in this set, which there's a lot of potential for this set to be awesome, where you get all of these mugs, you get new faceplates for everybody, you get a backdrop thing.
Oh, that comes. You can buy that. I thought that was just like.
Yeah, they were promoting. I'm surprised it's displayed this way. It must have something to do with the way their booth is, but they were showing off the boat section with like a colored backdrop. So a lot of us are assuming it's what they did with the ramen shop, where it's like mostly cardboard. So like the backdrop is probably cardboard. So still very curious to see a listing that shows all the accessories. But what a lot of us are concerned about is how the hands attach to the mugs. Now, this is interesting because he's actually got they're using like a stand to hold his little arm up. But if these mugs, like this right here, is convincing me that the mug is attached to the hand, which is like functionality wise great. But if you want to use the mugs with other characters or other brands or lines or whatever, you're like, oh, well, this fucking sucks. Unless they have the exact same hand color and attachment piece, you're just going to have.
How did you even notice this?
Because I have a keen eye for these things.
Chat, be real. Before John opened his mouth about the hand holding the mug, did anyone notice that? Like that's wild that you even saw that and are thinking about that.
Well, because I'm looking at it as like, I don't have all of these characters. I have 2 of them. And then if I bought this set, I would want the set to work with other things. And then I'm like, well, wait. This hand looks like it's locked in. Now, this hand up here looks like maybe you could put it together, like just pop it in. And then this one, obviously, whatever's happening, it's like, I don't know.
So you want mugs that can just fly right out of the hand, basically.
Yeah, like what we're seeing with the Mythic Legions with the mugs and shit. I want a mug that's an accessory that then I can use with anyone.
Okay. I honestly, dude, I'm shocked that you even noticed.
Oh my God.
Like if I was looking at that thing for an hour, I wouldn't have like thought of that. like your brain, John, your beautiful brain just
well, thank you.
notices things that I just I don't notice. Oh, we got a chat right here. What was the question? Did you finally get the last turtle you needed from the new? Yes, I posted it on Instagram. It went that Raphael, the 2012.
Oh, right.
Went up, and I snatched it with the quickness. So when that comes in, I'll do just kind of not a whole review, just like, hey guys, I got it, and then I shut the camera off. Yeah. Ooh, look at these babies.
Yeah, clearly prototypes, because there's a lot of like scuffed up stuff here in his legs and this paint scratch here, but that's okay. That's to be expected with prototypes. Man, is it so much better than what we got from Diamond Select.
Dude, Diamond Select, I mean, Diamond Select is no more, right?
Right.
Diamond Select became like it became like a running gag where if something was like if something came out of like Diamond Select, it just became why did I stumble all over that thing? Anyway, these look great.
I'm worried about you. I'm a little worried about you.
Hold on, somebody's texting me. Hold on, John. What are we getting? I get nervous when I get early morning texts.
One of the things that hurt Diamond Select, I never saw them out, never saw them reviewed. I just saw them in the packaging. But the problem was that they had his other suit, but the skin tone was so pale that you could not separate the eye coverings from the face. And then obviously Jada knew that shouldn't be the case and made it proper.
Right.
I mean, it's great that these are the three. For a lot of people, I mean, it's smart business to do these three first. I just would prefer his original suit and then
Is
I
is
would
this the
assume
fir
I would assume Wave 2 might put him in his original suit, but we'd
right.
also get Adam Eve, which we definitely need.
Is this their first outing with Invincible?
They showed us at San Diego, like, renders and stuff, where they announced that they were doing
Okay.
it.
Oh,
But
shit. John, is that your super chat? I don't wanna
no,
steal
it's
your
not.
super chat
It's
thunder.
not, okay?
Abisai Forge with the $50. Wow, look at the generosity. By the way, Abisai Forge,
Mhm.
ironically, $50 has a limited edition of these vendor carts, which I'm gonna say by the end of the summer or by the end of the year are gonna go. There, this vendor card is amazing. $50 with free shipping. I'll be talking about it some more again, but yeah, he sold a bunch.
I'm gonna have more conversations with him about,
Yes, and I am working with him on a very special something, John.
a very special something. I'm looking at it right here.
Oh, you are? Okay, great. What's your favorite TMNT? Well, so thank you, buddy. Okay, I like how me and Abasai we just send each other money. That's kind of what we do. It's
Yeah,
also
so
like a
it's like
money
this
laundering.
weird slowly we're just giving YouTube money kinda thing,
Exactly,
right?
and it
Like,
just cancels it
Pay
out.
PayPal fees, YouTube fees,
Exactly.
yeah.
What's your favorite TMNT crossover figure so far? It's a great question. All right, so what do we got? We got TMNT Universal Monsters. You got TMNT He-Man.
Yeah.
What's another modern crossover figure?
Transformers of some sort? I mean, I don't know if I
No.
would say Transformers, but
He-Man crossed
the
over with
like,
Transformers.
Heat Boys, so I guess it's not a crossover.
Are those the
Uh,
only 2 TMNT crossovers? There's like another
mm,
one out there, right?
there's a bunch, but I don't think they did visual changes because you had, like, Stranger Things, Street Fighter,
Yeah, yeah, I don't consider yes, you're
they didn't
correct.
do any visual changes, just packaged them together, which was unfortunate, but it would've been awesome to see, like, well, yeah. What else?
I mean, if I would say
The
between TMNT oh, they're so different,
there's
John.
a there is a, Naruto crossover, but that's just, like, comic only. So they haven't
Okay.
done action figures, but that would be really cool to see.
I have to, you know, I love the 2 crossovers that I'm thinking of for what they are,
Mhm.
but I probably aesthetic have to go with the Universal TMNT crossover. They're just so like they're so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like the shredder,
Specific
you know,
specifically NECA at that point because
yeah, yeah,
the beauty in the paintwork is
yeah.
awesome.
So there you go, buddy. He sent $50 for a question he could ask me for free in text and just
Yeah.
say, "Hey, what's your favorite thing?" I was like, "Oh, it's this." But you got to pay.
I
You got to pay.
if there was like a NECA level figure of He-Man and or Masters of the Universe and TMNT or something along those lines, I think it would be hard to say that those aren't the best. But
Yeah,
because they're very much that Mattel style, it's like, it loses points for being the best. Art-wise, like, if you're looking at the comics and stuff, then, sure, that could win.
yeah, that's true. Oh, this is a good one. John, this one's not bad because DJ Jackson said, "Wasn't there a yeah, TMT Batman?" To John's point, it wasn't. That one's a weird one because yes, they crossed over, but the TMNT were still designed at like they weren't trying to attribute like Batman costumes. However, they were. I do consider that a crossover because they were all new designs, so that's a really good one too.
Well, also, did we just take it upon ourselves to answer Abasai's thing as, like, it has to be a visually different thing? Versus, like, he just asked what our favorite crossover was, but
Yeah,
we immediately were like, "Well,
I
which
know.
one looks like the other thing?"
I know. I blame you, John. Oh, Power Rangers. Power Rangers is a pretty good
Oh,
one
yeah.
too.
That's
The,
true.
the Power Rangers crossover has one of the best shredders.
Yeah.
Um, sorry, I didn't want to skip over the stuff you were showing. This is
It's
going
okay.
into.
It's okay. We don't actually wanna talk about toys, so
Oh, okay. The Scooby Doo. What do you think of the Scooby Doo of the Daphne?
the problem right now is just that, like, whatever version of these things are that are so glossy, it's like, "Ew, boy." Oh boy, why is it glossy? It looks like what's her face, the porcelain doll from Toy Story.
Yeah, it's very, very glossy. I also wish, like, I'm sure she'll come with another head, but,
Yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
um,
The the
you like the Sentinel in the
the art. Yeah, I know. That's what I was gonna say. The articulation on this is like crazy good. Somebody had posted on an Instagram where they were like posing like she has a crazy crunch because there's just like a ball joint or
Oh,
something
I
in
think I
here.
saw that video. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
they were, like, messing around with the,
But this is weird. Is having these like ankle swivels.
what? Ankle swivels, what?
It's like instead of doing a thigh cut like you see over here, they're doing it down here. That looks
Yeah,
so
why would you do
freaking
that? That's a
bad.
perfect spot to hide
It's like
the
she has
thigh
flesh
cut.
socks. Let me just put these skin socks on. Ah,
I do have to spotlight,
do it.
my guy right here, the, uh the guy that keeps the lifeblood of the member chat,
That's right.
the flame going, Tokadat Razor,
He's
which
the one
I
that keeps
immensely
people as
appreciate.
a member that don't wanna be members.
Yes, exactly. I love it. It's like, you don't want to be a member? Fuck you. You're a member now. You know what I mean? And on that note, Jurassic Jesse is a member against his will or her will. Jesse's one that I never know. Carlos, why does it take so long for the thing to pop? Carlos, I'm not gonna massacre your last name. Carlos is a member. I thought that was a UNT. C Ant is a member right there. Fantastic Plastic is a member. Congratulations. And then Pedro Lopez is also a member. Okay. The gift that keeps on giving, the Hatter membership. Okay. Only if you know, you know. You got to join the membership, right,
Yeah,
members? You know the type of content that you get.
freaky.
Yes, become a member. Support the channel because I'm probably going to be jobless real soon. John,
Yeah,
I don't know if I
and
told you that.
he will continue to promise to do on-the-shelf reviews as
I
exclusive
have
videos.
3 on the shelf reviews in the can. Excuse me very much, Jonathan. Anyway, this Balrog is
In the
awesome.
can? So not
In
online, not available to watch.
That's in the can is, it's like industry. Yeah, I know you're not
Right,
like
in
a
the can
Hollywood
is
big
like
shot with me.
it's going like, people will get it soon.
Oh, yeah. The
So you have 3 that people cannot watch.
Oh, okay. But they'll watch it soon, John. John,
Oh,
I've been working on Flipboard stuff, please.
okay. Well, people are tired of Flipboard. We have look, between Jada Toys bumping things up to like their 2.0 stuff, getting better at things, it's really hard to like and they do need to push themselves to compete with Storm Collectibles. I know they're technically different versions of Street Fighter, but like some of them it's you can mix and match, no big deal. This looks good, but I do want to pull up the Storm Collectibles one if we can find it here.
Oh, you wanna do a little
Well,
comparison. Oh,
yeah,
I'm
because
so fucking stupid.
they
Yes,
had
Jurassic Jesse. Sorry. I don't mean I was on in the collection next with Jurassic Jesse. Sorry, my brain I'm also horrible with remembering stuff.
where the
But
fuck
what's
is
up,
it?
buddy?
There we go.
What are you looking for? You looking for the alpha,
Yeah,
the
just want
Storm
to
one?
compare these two. I mean, obviously there should be some differences between these because of the versions that they come from or whatever. But
Look at Akuma.
everything that Storm has been putting out, I've liked visually more than Jada, and it makes it tough because the prices are practically the same. There's like a $2 difference between these brands. There's
I
so
don't
much
think you
more
go wrong.
paint.
I don't think you go wrong with either, but yeah, they definitely want you to make it. What are we what Akuma is this right here? Is that Storm?
The Storm,
That's fucking nice, dude.
yeah, it's
Holy shit.
really good.
Although it's probably is it as maybe the articulation is better on the Jada ones. I don't know.
No, I mean, as Storm has a history of like making figures. Jada's new, and they're like trying to like adapt and move and like you know, and they're doing a great job on that. I don't want to discredit their efforts and the alpha stuff that they're putting out is using the newer. So I don't think this guy has anything new, but the alpha stuff is the new
Yeah.
technology. So like
Who
these
did?
guys, this is probably
Yes.
more in line to compete with. Like look the way the knees and stuff are cut. This is a much more
Yeah.
attractive design.
This is
where
Jada.
Storm.
That's Jada also.
Yeah,
That you just
that
showed.
was. Yeah.
Okay. Hold
So
on. So one sec, because I'm starting to get a little confused here. Does that mean that Alpha Chun-Li next to the Storm are they both coming out with Alpha Chun-Li?
yes. Yeah, over here.
Can we see the? Can we see the? Is there a shot of the face of?
Yeah, so much
Oh,
better.
dude, theirs is so much better.
So much better. That face
Oh
is
my god,
they nailed the face on this one.
dude,
Versus
I do not like. I was on record before. I do not like this, and this is my favorite outfit of hers.
yeah. I honestly I think the best version of this figure is that third party one where you swap out the accessory set. Like her she comes with this torso, but by default she's
Right,
just got
right,
like a
right.
cloth top on. I think that's going to be your best one because of the accessories, the amount you get for it, and then the articulation stuff. But between these two, there's no debate. This is the
Dude, this
superior
is like
one.
a landslide.
Yeah,
Wow, that's yeah. Well, the Balrog that you showed, which Balrog was that? Was that
Jada,
um
Jada toy. So that is another one we can do a comparison
that's
with.
Jada?
Yeah, this looks great. Now it definitely has that Jada like plastic base.
Yeah,
Like you can
yeah,
see the plastics where I would say Storm Collectibles is good at like covering things up more with paints and stuff.
yeah.
I know they have a Balrog, but is he? Yeah, he's just the prototype version. So no sculpted in joints or anything. And this is
Balrog looks good
Alpha,
too.
so this is a different visual version of him. But
Dude, you know who I can't wait for is fucking Dudley.
oh yeah,
I love Dudley's design with the little mustache and the.
hmm
You ever notice that the original Balrog art? Nobody's noticed this but me. Kind of looks like Mike Tyson.
now that
We have a
you say
super chat
that,
right here. I don't want to miss this from Keaton Carr 89 5 GBP. So I'm going to do dun 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 dun. I do find it funny that people thought at the time 2012 Nick Turtles looked like ass. Now they are like since I lost it, John. Can you
yeah.
try it?
You in the middle of that accent, you were put on a boat and shipped to Australia and had lived there for 5 years.
Now they're like since CGI Tunes took over. I do find funny that people thought at the time 2020. I don't know. I don't want to be that guy, Keaton Carr, but I always like the aesthetic. I don't know. Like I always I didn't even know that there was like a school of thought where people didn't like it. I'll tell the
I mean,
ones I hated from the beginning, I still hate, are the ones that came out. Shit, what is it? 8 years now, John, with
Rise
the,
of the TMNT.
the which one?
Rise of the TMNT.
Yeah, I fucking hate that from the start and still do. I'll never buy figures of that. Well, maybe never say never, but like I hate that fucking aesthetic.
Well, Ben Schwartz played one of the characters, Leonardo or Donatello or something. So you have to like it. It's the rules of the way things work. So the thing is, anytime some new design comes out, people hate it. We've seen that with Ninja Turtles. People really shit on Rise of the TMNT, but it was very successful. The people that grew up with the kids that grew up with that as their show fucking loved it. So TMNT always gets hate when it's new, but then it always finds a new generation with that iteration. So whatever. I still love the Mutant Mayhem style of figures. I just want a better brand to do it than a Playmates Basic Boy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, same. Look at this. Look at this Zangief blowing. He's blowing, John.
Yeah. Yep. He certainly is. He stole the yoga flame and did it himself.
You know what, John, do you remember I know a Street Fighter Chun-Li variant that nobody came up with. And I'm shocked that nobody. Ooh, who's this?
Storm.
This is Storm. Are they? I'm assuming this is another. Is this going to be the thing that everybody does now? They have the sculpted. I'm not against it, but like the arms crossed as an accessory that you just pop in.
That's right.
John, you know what's a variant? Can you guess a variant of Chun-Li that I don't think any action figure company made.
Um,
and it's canon, John. It's as old as the original Street Fighter 2.
with this face?
No, is that? Oh, you got a Jackie Chan figure?
Yeah.
Damn it!
Is
I
that the
didn't
one
even
you're
know that
talking about?
existed, John.
Huh?
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah.
Who makes that?
It's fully in Japanese, this packaging too. This is SH Figure Arts. SH Figure Arts from Police Story, which I don't think I've ever seen, but it's a Jackie Chan figure.
You never saw Police Story, you fucking poser?
I don't know, because there was like when he came out with Rumble in the Bronx, and that was like the big like U.S. market movie. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. So then there were a few years of just watching a lot of his things. Maybe if I saw it again, I'd remember, but the figure is not bringing back any memories.
Oh, okay. I like that Rumble in the Bronx depicted it authentically depicted the Bronx.
Yeah,
it's not, Rumble in the Bronx is one of my favorite movies because it's so obviously Canada. As I like the 45-year-old punks that come into the supermarket and are messing with that teller, and they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna buy this chocolate." You know, they have the bad I'm gonna steal this. They have the bad like voiceover dubbing.
right.
Hey, what do you want? You know, and he's like, and then Jackie Chan's like, I don't want any trouble. And he's like, well, you found somebody. And then like it just it reminds me of like have you ever gone through Shenmue like the like on Dreamcast?
Never played it.
You never played Shenmue was a great game, but every like the hero, his voice Ryu has Azaki, I forgot his name, but he was just like, I have to get to the docks. That's how he sounded, but every bad guy was like, "Hey, what are you doing, pal?"
Yeah.
You know, like now you're gonna fight. Now you're gonna fight me. Let's go. And that's how I feel every extra in Rumble in the Bronx sounds like.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's something about that voiceover. It's almost like a requirement.
Oh, I fucking love it.
Oh, I guess you're gonna fight me.
Hey, this guy right here is trying to steal candy. Rep Hard for MHR. My 12-year-old hated Rise of TMNT. She loves 2012. There you go. Controversial toys. Dropping
controversial take too, I guess, huh?
Dropping a controversial take. Okay, the Chun-Li I was talking about. Just so you know, I was like, they've never made this Chun-Li. Chat, prove it wrong if I'm wrong. But I would if I was dropping an exclusive. If I was Jada, I would make Chun-Li. I don't think John can bring up the photo, but maybe you guys remember it. The ending.
Fuck.
What?
I'm trying to get this so you can see.
Oh, wow! Perfect fit, John.
Huh?
That's a perfect fit.
If you hold it with your fingers, yeah.
Yeah. I was saying at the end, if you guys remember when you beat Street Fighter 2, Chun-Li, she's at a grave, her father's grave. And she's I've avenged you, father. And then in the next shot, she's wearing like some kind of like floozy outfit. And she's like, now I'm going to go fuck a bunch of guys. That's basically the ending. She basically goes like, I'm going to go clubbing. And she's wearing like a clubbing outfit with long hair. And like someone should make that. That would be such a fun like wink and a nod because nobody has done that. There you go. I just made an exclusive right there. $1 billion to it. No company's done that. The Chun-Li ending Chun-Li.
Oh my god. Well, there's so many versions when I pull it up on Google.
No, just put in Street Fighter 2 Chun-Li ending.
I did, but there's like so many versions. There's like
John.
There's her in like a normal outfit. There's her with like a yellow top. That's
the yellow top. That's the one. The yellow top Chun-Li.
Okay, just give me a moment. Okay. Images. This one?
Yes, there you go. Nobody's done that.
What I can get back to being a young single girl.
Being a young single girl. Dude, you know what that means. Get back to a single girl, John? What?
I don't like your shaming.
It's not. I'm not shaming. I'm just saying.
You're shaming Chun-Li. You're clearly an M. Bison character. So
I avenged my dad. Let's go clubbing.
Because there's this top, which is an alternate design.
Is that the alternate?
I don't know.
Anyway, nobody's made that. It's been in the zeitgeist for 40 fucking years. All right, there you go. Yellow top Chun-Li. You're welcome, Jada, whoever takes that idea. Now you're gonna see. I'm gonna keep this clip in perpetuity. Or the other one is Gorbachev. Remember, Zangief was just dancing
Right.
with Gorbachev because, like, in Japan, they're just like, what's every stereotype we could put in? Guile has got like an American flag, and it's like Russians, they dance, they do the Russian dance, and there you go. And what do girls do? They want to just go clubbing after they avenge their dads. It's hot girl summer. But that's what we call it. Quip, that's what we call the fucking exclusive. You and me, we call it hot girl summer. Jada Toys Chun-Li. Watch, they're gonna come out with it next year and be like, yeah, we just thought about this. No, you heard it here. Fucking Jada. I'm trying to steal my fucking thunder.
Wow. It's rude. Of them, I mean, to steal your thunder.
It is very rude.
Well, look, I think we kind of saw that these things were coming a few months ago, but there wasn't really any information on it. But you got Morgan and what's her face? Lilith in 1/12 scale. So Dark Stalkers.
This is Storm also, correct?
That is correct. So the 1/12 scale, not the larger ones that they had done in the past, which I don't know if Lilith ever got a release from these guys. So Storm Arena doing 1/12 of Morgan, which they did do in the larger scale.
John, this still reminds me. Remember the fucking amazing Morgan statue that we saw? Like,
oh, dude, that's like I wake up in the morning and I watch that clip I posted.
You just wake up every morning and just watch that?
Yeah,
dude, it was so good. I don't know if you saw the clip, but it's fucking amazing. Controversial toys. That changing can be customized with a changing head on a Misty Pokemon figure. Okay, I know what you mean. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you customize, that does look like Misty from Poke, yeah, with the yellow, and then I avenged my dad's death. I'm gonna go because that's what girls do. Woo!
That's what girls do.
Never gonna get on the shill list. I say that respectfully, by the way. I buy a lot of Jada stuff, okay, but Jada will be stealing that idea for sure.
Oh yeah, that's what they do. Everybody knows. They're like, oh, well, another idea stolen. They couldn't have just come up with this on their own because they talked about it from a thing that's coming from the game.
No, we just stole it.
Are these 1/18 scales, boys?
Oh my God, what is that? That's
I'm curious because they do a lot of this is Haya Toys. They do a lot of 1/18 scale. So are these guys? What size are these? You know what?
Luke Devorux.
While you think about it, I'm gonna step away. I'll be back. I'm gonna go do something real quick for everybody. It's gonna be
John's in some kind of trouble. I could tell. That's code.
It's a fun surprise.
That's code speak. All right, what are these? What if I just stayed silent? What if we just stay silent and just wait for him, and then it's just all awkward? No, we're not gonna do that. Devin Decker. We got. Why can't I? We give Punch Out. Crap for all the international stereotype, but Street Fighter continues to do it to this day. Dude, didn't this is another idea that Jada stole from me because I had mentioned I'm really joking. I had wanted Punch Out figures for the longest time, but of course Punch Out is owned by like fucking Nintendo, so it's like good luck. But anybody that can crack the licensing code and make Punch Out figures I'd be all in. Imagine, you got Little Mac. You get his trainer. And he's the city is there, and he's in the pink. You could get his trainer on a bicycle. You get Little Mac. You get Little Mac in pink outfit. Okay, that's a variant. Little Mac in pink outfit is a variant. First wave will be Glass Joe. The Honda guy, because you don't want to go. I know everybody thinking you go to a Bald Bull, but I don't think that's the move, because Bald Bull, you kind of want to save him. Okay, you go. Hold on, let me look up all the Punch Out characters so I can remind. And I can't share this fucking screen because John locked the fucking. All right, so here's the first wave. This is the first wave of Punch Out. Okay, you get Little Mac. You get Glass Joe, and then I'm going to throw you for a loop here. You get King Hippo. King Hippo. You guys remember King Hippo? King Hippo, the big fat fuck, and you got and you got to punch him in his bandaged. For some reason, his belly button was bandaged,
right?
And you got to remember King Hippo, John?
Well, how could I forget? He was in. There was an alternate colored version in the what was that? Captain N or whatever, the animated series.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
So, John, what do you think about my wave 1 of Punch Out?
I mean, I think it's pretty solid. It's almost too obvious. Isn't that the first 3 characters?
No, King Hippo doesn't. Glass Joe is the first character.
Yes, Glass Joe.
King Hippo is like, I don't know, he's like 4th or 5th.
Oh, okay. I mean, that would be interesting to like kind of jump forward in the lineup. I was thinking, so you're saying 4 characters get released?
Yeah, no, that's 3.
Well, you have Lil Mac.
Lil Mac, okay. Glass Joe and King Hippo.
Oh, I see.
Or you release them, or you go for it and you just release them in the order that you fight them, and you got to get to the end. You like, that could be interesting. You got to fucking do it that way. John, did I break your brain?
I froze. My brain is shut down. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. You'd almost have to have in every wave like a powerful option, like a heavy hitter for the purchase.
You don't think that between Little Mac and Glass Joe, you would have like enough like juice to like?
Yeah, I'm saying, but for like wave 2.
Oh, wave. Oh, okay. Here, wave 2, because maybe you need another Little Mac. Maybe that's when you do pink outfit sweatshirt Little Mac, and that's your variant. Maybe that keeps you covered. That's
good.
Little Mac in the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
Then you go Bald Bull.
Yeah.
You bring him in, and then you throw in Soda Popinski, because like, you know, he's or flamenco guy, the guy with the rose or something, and then you try. It might be difficult. It might be difficult to get to the end, and you'd have to do the end with Mr. Dream, unless because you couldn't get Tyson, or maybe you could. I don't know, but the problem is not getting Tyson's license. Is you got to get like Nintendo's license to acknowledge that there was a Mike Tyson game, because they have they're like, no, that never happened. You know, never happened, bro.
Damn, shit's crazy. Fuck Nintendo. Is there anything in here that you want to particularly see? I think we've pretty much seen that these things have existed. Everything from the Haya, there's not. I mean, unless there's like King of Monster stuff that's new, the Mega Man stuff that's new.
I mean,
I don't know enough.
There's Sexy Joy Toy.
They're not in New York though, right?
No. You're talking about just strictly New York stuff? Yeah, I don't know. Did Mesco put out any shit?
Well, let's see.
Mario's Referee. Yes, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, Mario's Referee. Maybe save that for the last
Referee
wave.
Could be that would sell. You need to fill each wave with at least one like guaranteed guy, so that you're just hoping to sell the other wave and hoping that people that are like, I'll just buy the whole wave. Mario's Referee would be fucking good.
Yeah. Did you mention the coach at all?
Yeah, the coach. The coach would be. Yeah, no, you got to have the coach, and the coach could be its own figure. I feel like the coach is good enough to be like a heavy hitter.
I think so. The coach could come with the bicycle.
Oh, the bicycle, dude. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Wow. Out of sync is really helping. So yes, Mesco's on display a lot of the same shit. Maybe this is new. We haven't seen in, like physically yet.
Did Mezco not have anything new?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find. This
That
all
can't
looks
be.
familiar. Did they do Pennywise before? Probably. Fuck. Yeah, none of this looks new.
John, I wish I knew what you were looking at, as do the chat.
Oh. Well, don't worry. I really wish you would have just said something a long time ago.
We all wish.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't seen this before. Ooh,
they did a phenomenal job on those shoes, though. Look at these.
Whoa. John, this is fucking pretty great.
Yeah. And it's funny is they included the shoulder piece, which Duarte Studios made the last one. So
is that shoulder piece canon? I guess with this outfit, I don't remember.
Sure. I think this is what I was saying earlier. I don't know that we had seen this as a figure before.
Big Marv.
We've seen this. I still love it.
Yeah.
Big time. Love that show. All of this I think is familiar. Shadow, Mask, Power Rangers.
Tell me there's no new Dick Tracy stuff.
No, there's a lot of Dick Tracy on display, but it's all the same shit.
Why? Dick Tracy has to be the easiest. It's got to be the easiest line to make. It's all dudes in suits. You just need new heads.
God, get mad.
No, because like Dick Tracy's I believe Dick Tracy's a really great property.
I mean, but maybe it's just not selling that well. Or they just have a lot on their plate because they're always.
You can't find any of these. Well, I don't think you can find any Dick Tracy figures.
I don't know. I feel like you need a hug.
I do, because I'm annoyed, because like I love that line. By now we should have at least like 6 of these guys.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I'm sorry.
Chat, is anybody with me and also as angry that there's no Dick Tracy? It's like John doesn't fucking care. Doesn't care about tough guys in fedoras. Obviously, I do.
Yeah, you do. Okay, and we know it. I'm a little worried about this material around his thighs eventually like cracking and stuff. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not going to be a problem. This is like the whatever that material that where you have like a fabric thing and then you like kind of apply this thing on top of that.
As long as it's not that fucking shit Batman material that they use, that rubber thing that's gonna already deteriorating for me and a lot of people.
I know.
Because that's wild, man. We all waited for 3 years for a Mezco '89 Batman figure, and it came out and is like made out of like this real questionable material.
Nothing new, at least not in these photos. Maybe something goes up today in the booth. Who knows? Between them and NECA and these stores putting up new items or brands or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. John,
a little sad.
Phantom cares. Other people care, John. Okay, don't try to tell me nobody cares. Mezco is also showing a foot soldier. Say what?
What?
They don't have it. They don't have it up though.
No, I don't see it anywhere here.
Okay, because I would be curious to see their foot soldier. So you can army build for 100 a pop.
Yikes. So yeah, I know you made a little video about this guy and that how you're gonna grow up to be this guy and protect your daughter.
I will. That's gonna be me, guys. I'm going mustache once I hit 40, which I haven't yet. I'm with you, Hatter. They did the Sparky foot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like obviously you got gangsters on your mind doing gangster shit, Mezco. So come on. All right, that's all I'll say about that. Yes, this is 2000X quality 2000X. Mattel also, by the way, doing 2000X. Yeah. If you want like a simpler version, but this is like these are like my dream figures, bro.
Yeah, and these are clearly like some kind of prototype thing because these are not like final production samples.
Yes. Tommy Hodges is behind this. the great Tommy Hodges, who makes great stuff, and he wanted to. John, did you get the sense that Tommy Hodges wanted to fist fight me at when we all met?
There's a reason why I stood like 5 feet back the whole time.
I think you could take me for sure. But people, well, here's the thing. I'm very wily. You know what I mean? What I lack in like fighting ability, I'm very tricky, and I do play dirty. Like I'll do that thing where I'm like, oh, come on, just, and then I throw sand in you. I blow sand in your eyes. You're like, I do that. I do a lot of moves like that. Or I do that thing down where I lay down and I'm like, all right, you got me, man. Just, help me up. And then when you grab me, I like pull you into oncoming traffic or whatever. Like, so I fight real dirty. Just know that, Tommy. I mean, Tommy might size me up and be like, yeah, I can fucking take down Hatter. I'm gonna use everything I can to remember when Simba lets Scar go at the end? Yeah. And he's like, get out of here, Scar, and never come back. And he's like, all right. And he just kind of walks out. He's like, yes, King. And he threw it. He's like, he threw the dirt. That's how I fucking fuck around.
Well, there's a lot of things that you've said over the years that I think it all adds up to making a lot of sense when you say that. So
yeah, don't fight me, Tommy.
Robot Reviews, aka Robo, says Mondo's new figures were even more gorgeous to look at in person. Goliath's sculpt looks perfect. Donnie's paint job is outstanding, and Janine, her desk looks amazing. It even has ghosts in the drawers. Way to throw it in our face that you were there.
Yeah, Robot Reviews. How dare you?
Thank you very much for the 10 doll hairs, and I believe every word that you just said because Jesus Christ, these guys are so fucking good, and it pisses me off. I commented on Brandon's Instagram post that said I was going to punch him in the nards because these are so good. The turtles are so good. So yeah, the Goliath you were just talking about, man, this is definitely animation to figure form perfection, and I can't wait to see the paint on this. I'm sure they'll do some cell shading.
And by the way, Mark Bristow was the one who painted up that Donatello, because I want to get better about crediting where credit is due, because the paint on that Donatello is
and it's
phenomenal. Yeah. Paint is one of those things that I think sometimes people forget. They sculptor the sculptor of a figure, I'm finding out, is definitely like the front man of a band. Like it's definitely like the Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, right.
But like the painter is like, I mean, that's like lead guitar, man. This is the paint on this fucking thing. Look, I shared last night this close-ups that Mark posted on his Instagram. Follow that. It's the paint on this thing is wild, dude. All of this stuff is fucking painted to perfection. But that is the thing that you do get with Mondo. I will say this is other than sculpt, their paint is usually, I don't think I've had any paint issues. I think they go real hard with that.
What's interesting is like we haven't really seen Mondo play in the realism space beyond Nada, I think, right? Well,
they also did they have Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is just direct from the movie take, and then they did a John Carpenter from the what's his name from The Thing, McCready. But I don't have the McCready. I also heard the McCready wasn't as good as the Nada. The Nada is fucking good.
Yeah.
The Nada is great. Dude, it looks like Roddy Piper. I have it it's staring at me with his sunglasses. They got that Roddy Piper look down. And that's probably not the easiest face to
no, certainly not. Now you said that you've never had mishaps or whatever with paint with Mondo, I would say their intended result has never been a misstep, but things we've gotten in hand have had issues. But
but
they get replaced.
Yes, correct.
This is one of those companies where if they had that history of like, oh, you buy the thing, you get it, and it's like, yeah, but there's a good chance your paint's gonna be messed up, like rogue eyeballs or paint marks on Venom or something like that. But then when Mondo replies to your email within 24 hours, and then you get like updated tracking and all this stuff. Like they replace the parts instantly.
Oh, they do. They have the best customer.
Yeah.
Best
If they
customer
didn't have
service.
that customer service, then it'd be like, yeah, I can't.
Yes.
That's the difference between them and Super 7. Super 7 will just be like, yeah. And then fuckface will go on to some 3-hour live stream that nobody is
Yeah.
aware of. I mean,
And
not
it's
to
not like
discredit
Super
the
7
live
is
stream, but
cheap.
like a 3-hour live stream versus like a dedicated video is what I mean. But like he'll go on a live stream and then say, yeah, we got those samples in from the factory, and it's like that wasn't really our expectation.
That's it. It just cuts off.
Yeah, he doesn't. They don't take any. This was a big thing with like the GI Joe ladies or whatever. It's just like the products were shit, and that's not. He'll just say that's not what we wanted from the factories. It's like, right, but you still sold them.
Yeah, but you sold them exactly.
Yeah, and then they don't apologize for like, yeah, we're sorry, and we'll try to make it right.
Yeah.
Where Mondo will be like, oh wow, like we're so sorry, and we will replace 100% of our figures if we have to.
Yeah.
Which is crazy as a financial thing.
Mondo's biggest issue right now. I had some dude that was talking about like whatever this stupid comment I sent you, but it's like I think on your and my channel, I feel like we'll just give credit where credit is due. Yeah. Mondo's biggest issue, and they understand this biggest issue, is their fucking price.
Yes,
it's it sucks. The prices suck. Like I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
After the whole tariff thing, it's way worse because it was bad. Like it was expensive, I'll say that. But at least you had free shipping. Since the tariff thing happened, now you have a tariff hit and you have to pay for shipping. And those hurt real fast. And I'm really afraid
I don't know. I know there's Mondo artists that watch this, but like, I don't know if there's Mondo corporate that watch this. It's like, I feel like, I know you got this tariff charge on all this shit and like, the shipping, and you have to cover it. But I don't know. I feel like you're going to sell more by not having that shit. So, because now it's like people are making like kind of game time decisions. Like a year ago, 2 years ago, that Daredevil, I would have just bought it like this. I would have been like, okay, I'm not buying that now. By the time I put it into now I just got to be selected. This Donnie I'm going to get, I'm just going to get him. Fuck it. But
I'm
like,
really afraid of what the price is going to be on this guy.
No, this guy's going to be fucking expensive. He will be expensive, but it's just going to be more with, I don't know, like I feel like you'll sell more by not having these like, oh, here's a little tariff here, and here's a little, we got to add shipping and this and that. Well,
even just baking it into the price would probably sell more because you would just see that price. But then you add to cart and then it goes way up and you're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
But if it was that up front, you may be more willing to go, okay.
Exactly. Like chat, wouldn't you agree that, I know people are like, oh, like, okay, you put the Daredevil in your cart, right? Then there's a $15 tariff. Psychologically, even though that's only $15, it still annoys me. And it's still like, and it's just all part of you'll sell more without that stupid thing. I don't know why we have to do this. And my fear is it never gets taken away. So I think Mondo you got to fix your pricing, man. That's if I could say anything to corporate over there, it's like you will sell more and make more without this weird. That's what I think. I don't know. I'm not a number cruncher doing the thing, but this is beautiful. I do want to acknowledge Erwin Papa, the great artist, who I'm going to be working with, John. Hopefully, okay, unless Erwin fucking blocks me on DM, which has happened. Okay, people like to block me sometimes, but I just want to say hi. What's up, buddy? Oh my God, look at this Chitara. Look at that sexy fucking Chitara, bro.
Yeah, we got to see her in person, and that hair, so 80s.
I know,
so good. But this is the new big bad boy,
dude. This beast. I'm not even a big beast guy. I mean, I like him. He's not but oh my God, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's crazy. This is a bigger boy too, so this is going to probably start at the $275 listed price. I would guess, based on like Sabretooth and what's his Omega Red or whatever. And he'll probably have a. I mean, it would be interesting if they went with a soft goods coat. It would make the most sense, but it would be way out of line compared to everything else I've done with a sculpted coat.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even. Oh God, what did I do?
What'd you do? Oh God, John.
This is clearly some kind of prototype because it's got pins in the shoulders. The same thing is happening with what's her face from Ghostbusters. You can see the pins in the shoulders. So like, I hope people don't see that stuff and go, "Oh my God, is that what it's going to look like?"
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, my biggest question here with the Beast is, can he get into some kind of squatting pose? Because I don't ever want a Beast to be standing upright.
I don't really see that happening.
You don't think he can get into some sort of squatting?
I don't know. I'm looking at his legs.
Yeah, I know.
Like you think he could squat? I mean,
no.
I I don't think so, dude.
Maybe he'll have. I mean, he's got toe articulation, which is huge.
Yeah, I don't know. I live and breathe. By the way, I didn't want to open the can of worm of like
open it.
Like, no, just
no.
Every time you say tariffs, it's like just becomes a whole thing.
I know.
I'm just saying, look, at the end of the day,
about it. And nobody there, it doesn't cause any controversy.
It doesn't. Here's something: 16-bit otaku with the $5 USD. My wall is crying because of the 2000X He-Man time figures were over $320 with tariffs and shipping. The skeleton and Man at Arms looks amazing. Yeah, man. I Mondo, I love the stuff you do. I would urge you guys. And look, there's obviously I'm kind of looking through the chat. There's a camp for bake it into the price. There's a camp for let people know that the tariff charge. This just feels I just feel like you'll make more money by just reducing, like somehow trying to reduce these costs. It's just fucking wild, man. It's like and it's gonna add up. It's gonna start to like get to a point where the concessions that people make, and this is the last thing I'll say about it, John, I promise. Okay, never mind. The concessions that people make are you're going to lose more money in the long run. That's what I think. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, what do you know? You only had a successful toy line.
I don't know. Yeah. Everything is different. John, you know what I could have seen Mondo doing on is making a squatted beast torso, like lower torso.
I was gonna say, I mean, I got distracted, but I was gonna say, yeah, they could do swappable legs or something.
Yeah, but I think it's too late in the game. Oh, is that the Predator that you were?
It's a soft vinyl. Fuck. I don't collect soft vinyls. I mean, it's cool, especially for the vinyl stuff, and it's gonna look really cool with the aliens. But when all I saw before was just this head, and I recognized the helmet with the damage.
John, do you think you could survive?
Damn it!
In the scenario of like Predator 1, or do you think you'll be one of the guys that just gets killed like immediately? Like, you're in that crew.
Yeah, I mean, we have to consider that there's some sort of military training, right?
Yeah, I'm saying that yes, you at least had basic training.
Basic training.
Okay.
Well, these are elite. These are elites, right? They were what's the?
I mean, they're like, are they like mercenaries? Or
mercenaries is what I was looking for. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, one's a sexual tyrannosaurus. But yeah, who's the first one to go? That's me.
You think you're first?
Yeah, but I would have it in my mind that like I'm gonna be the one that like saves everybody. I'm gonna get the thing, but then I'm the first one to die.
Yeah, I think, John, here's how I see you. I see you with like a raincoat.
Okay.
Like, you're wearing like see, you got your guys, you got your military fatigues.
Yeah.
You're wearing like a raincoat, and you're looking, and you're this is like your little reader that you got, and you're like, guys, we're getting a weird signal from it. Like you're that guy that like, you know,
Oh,
and
this is a new
Dutch
character.
is
I like
like, he's like, what are you? He's like, what are you doing? Hurry up, you know. And you're like, I don't know, guys. I'm getting some weird reading. Like you're the I'm getting weird readings guy. Like that.
Okay.
I think that's the perfect. That's a perfect fit for you.
That is really
Yes.
accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I noticed the details, like the way the hands hold the mugs.
Yes, exactly. You're on those details, or you see like you see some predator blood. You're like, guys, I don't know. You're always getting weird readings, and I think that's so you'll die first. I feel like I'm more like pilot that's waiting in the vehicle. Like, where the fuck are these guys? You know, like I feel like I'm just like I'm not in the military crew. I'm just kind of like
Why do you
I
know that was
show
an
up,
option?
huh?
How do you know that was an option?
Oh,
I would
is
have just
that?
been a guy in the office back at headquarters.
Oh,
You never
okay.
even-
I made myself safe and I put you in danger.
Yeah, you did. But yes, I am in the rain. My glasses constantly get rain on them, even though
Yes, you're constantly taking off your glasses.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then yeah, well, I mean, Robot Reviews is saying the nerdy tech guy, but it's more than just the nerdy tech guy. You're the guy it's readings. It's all readings. You're all like and you're always like looking at this thing. And here's the thing. Here's how you end up dying, right? So you got like your little viewer that you look at, and then you're looking for your glasses. You're like, God damn it, this and that. And you put your glasses on and you're looking through your reader, and in the reader you see predator feet. And you're like, and then you do that thing where you're like, you look up like this, and then like predator attacks right into the camera. And then later we find you.
Well,
We
what's
find
left
your
of
dead
me?
body.
Yeah.
And then you're
Hanging
like, they got specs.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm the one pushing too many pencils.
Yeah, you're. Oh man. Yeah, John, I can see you playing that too. I can see you playing disinterested home office guy. You know what I mean? Who's just kind of like, throwing your pencils up into the what's that material that they use in the ceilings office?
Drop ceiling.
The what?
Or just say drop ceiling, I think.
Yeah, the drop ceiling, and you're like, yeah, what's going on? And you're like, we're under fire here, and it's like, yeah, hold on, just like, but you're just very disinterested. You got the Dilbert comic on your cubicle, like you're like that guy, you know.
Fuck. I think we missed a super chat. I don't want to discredit your beautiful story that I was still very hooked on.
Yeah, just watching the feet, looking at the feet.
But it's my version of Tech that sees the infrared because he's invisible. So I'm just seeing this like
yeah, as you're rising, and then punch into the camera.
You want some candy? You want some candy? Do you want some candy? My wallet is crying because of the two 2000X He-Man time figures were over $320 with tariffs and shipping. Jesus Christ. Should have kept this the $5 16-bit otaku. Thank you for the $5. But like penny pinching is going to be key right now. The skeleton and Man-at-Arms look amazing. I think Mondo's in this weird place right now because of Funko, where it's just like push stuff out, push stuff out, push stuff out, and you're like, I don't know if we should, but they just keep chanting it, and you're like, fine, we'll fucking push stuff out, push stuff out.
I know.
Because it's getting overwhelming, even within the line that you want to collect. You know, it used to be maybe like, two X-Men figures a year.
Is it only two?
Wasn't that how it was?
I don't remember. Who do we get? Well, we have Mr. Sinister that's coming out.
Oh, right. So that you could have already, but he's not been purchased yet, right?
No, you could. He went up already.
Okay, so Mr. Sinister, Wolverine was this year.
Wasn't Nightcrawler this year?
Nightcrawler was this year.
Yeah.
So that's 3, at least just this year. So far anyway.
Yeah.
That hurts my taint.
I mean, Quip is also right. Look, we can't collect all the things. This is true. You know what I mean? You just got to be more selective. you know,
Right.
with your
But you can collect all the things. Well, that's the challenge, I guess, right? When you start to love a company's products, it can put you in a position to want to buy more outside of the lines that brought you in. So if X-Men is what got me into Mondo and I love Mondo, now it's like, oh, I do like what they're doing over here with this and over here with this. So then you have to start dropping other brands that you've collected.
Right. Yeah. It's definitely a thing, Funko Poops. So John, I'm writing I wrote the Flipboard comic, just FYI. And I got to the end. Now I have to go back and edit, but in Flipboard's world, it's fuck no pops.
That's funny because it sounds the same. Fuck no pops.
Yeah, fuck no pops. Everybody
be safe with that.
No, huh?
I think you'd be safe with that.
Yeah, that way I get around. I mean, I'm just trying to get around, like, even though it's a satire, just trying to get around, like, I don't know, somebody trying to get someone trying to get tricky with me.
Yeah. You don't want to have to go through a legal situation where the court is like, yeah, it's obviously satire, this is fine, but you had to pay to get a judge to say that.
Right, exactly. It's I mean, I had people even with Flipboard, you know, they were afraid that, like, Mattel. I don't think
the connection with Mattel.
Yeah, I know enough to know that, like, you can't really copyright a overall aesthetic. You know what I mean? Like you copyright a character. Like if you make, you know, like obviously He-Man, but like it's very hard to. Anyway,
what's the connection with Mattel?
There's no connection with Mattel.
No,
John, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking. What the fuck are you saying, John? Anyway,
I'm just thinking about my little.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Quip. He gave me like nothing on that. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. Like he's selling fuck no pops in his booth when you see him in the comic. John literally just fucking sandbagged me like the Ultimate Warrior. You know what I mean? He pulled like a no sell.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know that Ultimate Warrior refused to sell any other wrestlers. Like that. Like that was his notorious thing, because like people don't know wrestling. When you sell, you know, you're trying to put a guy over. Okay, so. You know, like if somebody gives you the rock bottom, how about you pretend to be hurt and really, you know, feel it? Okay. Instead, what this guy would do is he would just take moves and just get up right away and just be like, you know, and it's like, you know, because it's like he wanted to be like a star. I know he's dead now, and I used to love him as a kid, but then I found out he's kind of like an asshole, which is a lot of wrestlers, I guess. You know, when you grow up and you find out they were just fucking assholes, but like he's like a no sell. This is a fucking Johnny no sell.
I just want to be a star, okay? Before I die.
All right. Anything else? Is there anything else to talk about, John? Is there anything that brings you joy are there any toys that we can talk about that maybe bring you some kind of joy, or no?
Toys? Oh yeah. I mean, I could talk about what Abasai has done a little bit.
I'm not going to argue. I like Abasai. John, you know who else you could be? You could be corporate guy. Sorry, continue.
Hey, I'm corporate guy.
Like, Chad, can you see John is like
corporate guy?
John, can you see John is like almost like a different version of Paul Reiser from Aliens, and he's just like, you know, it's like, nope, no labels on the, like, all the soldiers are going out. He's like, take the labels off. We'll put this on. It's like, what is this? He's like, it's like whatever companies work with. It's like, guys, we're being sponsored. Okay, I think obviously we're fighting a predator, but we should still represent the money man. And I'm just saying, but you're trying to be like the cool money guy.
Well, it's like a combination between him and the guy that was leading the team in the Marines in the sequel.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're a combination of that guy. Anyway, show Abasai.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I'm sorry. Show Abasai's beautiful work.
Oh, yeah, this. So I saw something that was listed, and it was kind of a high price. It was 3D printed, but it was like on a store, like AliExpress or something. And I was like, this is only kind of halfway of what I would want it to be anyway. So I just hit up Abasai and was like, is this something you could make? And then he did. So he's got this beautiful Japanese style thing. It doesn't slide perfectly, but for a display case, it's fine. So sliding doors.
Wow, that's a really nice stand, dude. Like you put turtles and shit on that.
Yeah, you could do whatever you want in this, and then on top of that, he's got the tatami mat. So if you want to have that like on the inside, because the other display is just like a little front thing. It's kind of small. So his is larger. You get a full deck on the front, but then you also get the tatami mat to go for the inside. So if you wanted to like fully put this thing like that and have your figures on
looks
display.
fucking great. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, don't you want like a Karate Kid figure in there now?
Is that up on his site right now?
No. What do you think? He sent me something to promote and it's available to buy? No. Nope.
What we got here?
I would say, well, he wants my feedback on stuff, but I would say that like he's ready to go if he wants to offer that thing up and sell it to people.
Put it on.
He could and he should, but I'm sure he wants to do those flipboard carts and get those things done first, rather than taking on too many projects that he can't like deliver.
Yes, the flipboard cart is up. Go to Abasai's. I'm gonna actually put the thing while you talk. I'm gonna find his site.
And for anybody that is a fan of Freerin, so SH Figure Arts makes this figure, and Figma has one that's coming out. Neither of them include her briefcase, which is like a huge part of the character. Is this fucking briefcase? Abasai made it, and he made it in a way that you can slide the handle into her hand, because her hand is like a closed one. And it's like, well, how do you put a hand on something that is locked, you know? So he found a way to do that with the handle, but it does open. It's fully painted, and then it comes with a couple of accessories from the show for anybody that is familiar with the show. Another item that you can't buy, so maybe he'll get it up soon enough.
Yeah, his store has a lot of. I mean, I put the link in the description. If you guys don't know, he also makes. He's the one that made the NECA doors, which are wildly popular. You put them in the NECA street scene, and the railing, which are also very popular, and then John's thing that he shows as well.
Yeah, which this is something he was making this support piece already. This was a piece that he was working on for the top shelf for the street scene, because it bows down in the back and put new figures on there. So he made this support piece. If you think about the NECA street scene, the top layer sets on this, and then this pushes against the windows for support. And he got 4 Heat Boys metal figures on top of this thing without any issues. But he modified it so that like you have this sliding bracket that will hold my backdrop. Or if other creators out there want to make backdrops, you can adjust the width of it to add support for that. Which is genius.
Very, very good stuff. All right, enough about Abasai. Okay, all right, Abasai, you're badass. You're badass that can make badass shit. Okay, what do you fucking think you're better than me? You got shelf presence. These guys got paid almost nothing and worked backbreaking schedules, driving across the country in the back of cars, and were assholes because they were broke and tired. I mean, John, like, he is right about us. Like,
wait, who is he talking about?
He's saying that we're like assholes because we're broke and tired, which he's right. No, he's talking about wrestlers, because I was saying, wait, hold on, shelf presence. 1 second. I gotta take. I don't disagree, but a lot of them got paid well. I saw a thing with Greg the Hammer Valentine, and he was like talking about like getting a call from McMahon, and he's like, hey, I need you to come to some show, and he's like, all right, but like I'm like with my family, and then he like sends him like the picture of the like he's like, what about this much? And he's like, that's more. It was like 80,000. It was like something. So these guys were breaking their back, but there are some guys that are just not assholes. So I don't, like I just don't give that. Like Roddy Piper was. I don't think he was like an asshole. Like they're just guys that are more. Undertaker's like a great dude. So there are wrestlers that are just like, that are nicer than other wrestlers. Okay, I'm not saying it's not a hard job. Anyway, I'm just saying, that's it. I'm just saying, John, don't fucking attack. Don't kill the messenger.
Wow. All right. I thought we would make it through this whole thing without talking about controversial stuff, but here we are.
Yeah, controversial toys. Somebody did mention Tosser. Tosser is if you don't know, you go to my Instagram because I cannot share.
Why?
I can't share because this is my work computer, dude. I don't want to share
Oh,
any fucking shit. I don't know. Like I don't know
I
what
don't want
they.
you to share it either.
Yeah. But if you go to my Instagram, we did announce the second official character for Wave 2. You have the Hound of Tarjay, and then the second one is Tosser. Tosser, the asshole delivery guy who works for UPOS. Okay. I'm thinking of maybe doing UPOS, and maybe the variant is Fed Up. That's what I'm thinking. Is like you get two variants there, but you got Tosa raw hair. And yeah, I can't read the copy. It's too small for me. But yes, we have a sculptor. I have not completely locked him down yet, but he is somebody that has worked for 30 years in the industry. He will knock this out of the park, and will at least have really great renders. Will the Kickstarter fund? I have no idea, but I'm fucking going for it. We got, and the campaign slogan is going to be, just so everybody knows, all flippers must die. That's going to be just that's what I'm thinking, because the Hound of Tarjay is, if people don't know this, he is a killer of flippers. That is his whole thing.
He's kind of the hero of the story.
He's kind of he's almost like a werewolf character that, like, I mentioned this. I'll spoil it for people in the chat. That's what you get if you're in the chat. You get the mini comic is here's what I'm thinking the mini comic is going to be a bunch of flippers went to Tarjay, that you see them in the parking lot, and they're like, hey, what'd you get? And he's like, oh, I got a bunch of these. I don't use Marvel Legends. I use Marble Legends. So it's like a Marvel Legend with a marble on his head. So they're like, oh, I got 30 golden surfers and this and that, and they're all talking shit. And then it's like, hey, what was that noise? And then it's kind of like those buildup of a horror movie. And then this motherfucker comes out and kills them all in the most brutal fashion. And then his mission, his curse is all flippers must die. So that's gonna be it's over. We're killing this guy. This is gonna be Flipboard's greatest challenge right here. But Tosser is also going to be a great film. He's a very relatable. Tosser's backstory, if you want to know, is he actually used to be a delivery guy that followed all the rules. He was friendly. He delivered things on time. He delivered things in a neat way. Here's what happened, John. Here's what I'm thinking. Flipboard, okay, basically he knows this guy maybe, and he doesn't look like this. He's like a handsome guy. He doesn't have a robotic arm. Somehow he goes to some client and and this client is a real asshole, and to take it out on him, throws acid in his face and cuts off does something and brutally maims him. And now he's this monster, and he blames Flipboard somehow. I haven't worked it out, but that's kind of thing. He has an arm that can switch out with a hammer, and so his mechanism will be the opposite of Flipboard. So Flipboard's mechanism does this. His will do this. So he will be able to fastball packages and throw them, but he will also be able to hammer when you put on that arm, basically like smash your package. Smash your fucking package.
People pay a lot of money to get their packages smashed.
Yes. And he will pay, and it will come with 3 packages, I think, that will sculpt. And I think one will be burnt to a crisp and on fire. I think that it'll go from tapered to like you know what I'm saying, John? The first package will look kind of okay. The second one will be almost completely, almost half dented, and the third one will be burnt to a crisp and on fire. But guess what? You're getting that package. You don't give a fuck. Okay. Tosser doesn't care.
Yeah, he just cares that it gets to its destination so he can scan it and move on.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck.
And John was the one that designed the UPOS.
Not that it took much to
the UPOS.
I did it again. Yeah, not that it took much to do that, because it was just taking
John's trying to be humble. When he sent it to me, he was like, "Look at this great thing I did. Praise me." And I was like, "Oh, okay, John, it's good." Yeah. And he's like, "You're not praising me enough." And,
That's true. It's true, and you're still not.
Anyway, yeah. So I'm trying. I'm looking. I'm hoping I can get all my elements done, and we can do a Kickstarter. I don't know, Q1 next year. All this is very, very expensive, by the way, John. I'm already thousands of dollars in to make this. So if it doesn't fund, then I'll just have some cool renders and we can look at them and joke around. So that's
Fuck.
it.
We'll just 3D. We'll just get Opposite to 3D print them all.
Yeah, Abasite, can you 3D print 1,500 orders? Anyway, that's
I'm
it.
waiting
That's
for him to
my
reply. Sorry.
huh?
I was waiting to see if he'd reply. Sorry.
Oh, it's gonna be like, oh, I think I can. I mean, if you give me a few months, you know.
I'll do it for $5.
Yeah, origin style. Yeah, I gotta make them uniform, but the detail is going to be if you held a flipboard, you'd know that the detail, even though it's like origins in shape, it's got a lot of fucking detail. My whole goal is I want to take that style and just give you the hype. Like, dude, Brandon Gash is doing that fucking hound.
Right.
Like that dude is he's the one that did that Donatello. So it's like I'm going for it in terms of like take the origins model, make it beautiful, and give it lots of fun detail and texture. And so we're not sparing expense. I'm trust me, we're not. But like and we're this is
Jurassic Park in that shit.
Huh?
Jurassic Park in that shit.
Yes, exactly. So again, it's like all action figure campaigns. It's like a hope and a prayer. You're just like, okay, we'll people buy the shit. And yes, this is on Abasai's site now. If you want the vendor cart, he's not going to make another run, by the way. So if you want one, whenever it closes up, I'll announce it. But if you want a little place that Flipboard can sell his shit, then there you go.
Yep, and these will be obviously flipped on eBay with Flip Horse.
Yes,
most likely.
That's my
right?
goal. That's my goal. And you get a free Shumagorath spike ball if you buy any of these things.
But you also have to buy the Shumagorath figure.
Yes, you got to buy. If you add, if you buy a tosser for an extra $65, I will throw in a Shumagorath figure
or the eyeball.
Oh yeah. What a steal!
What a deal. Well, is there anything else to talk about this evening? Because I feel like we've been talking for 12 hours.
Chad, I tried to get John to talk about it. Sometimes he doesn't want to talk about things. So, yeah. That's it. That's it, John. I like Quip's idea. Fed Ups. Maybe that's like a special edition. But I do want a variant. I do.
Yeah. Well, there's a variant. UPS can have a variant of FedEx or USPS or DHL or Uni, the people that do the AliExpress stuff.
John, what if it's DHELL?
Yeah.
DHL?
It's
not as clean as like UPOS or
right,
FedUp.
but the wordplay is almost there from DHL.
Yeah, maybe it says DHLL.
DH-L? Or
it's not.
It's
not like
we have to visualize it.
Yeah,
because DHL sounds like DHL, but how do you type out DHL that isn't just because you need? Then it would just be DH-hell.
Yeah,
and I guess you could do that, but that's less exciting.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, we got to think about that, John. Let's use the chat to.
There's so many. You have you also have Amazon. You have the people that just kind of work for Amazon or Uber Eats and all those people that are like, what is the Uber
What if
Eats
Amazon
version?
was like a bunch of big hot women, like real
large, yes, okay,
like large, like it's just a bunch of.
And you can just take the hound and put a lady head on it and change change the chests and the head, and there you go. You reused it.
I like that. Thoughts on the
by Snoo?
Yeah, exactly. $5. Thoughts on the DC Sonic crossover figures? I don't think I saw them.
I feel like we've even talked about it.
Have we talked about it?
Almost. I'm trying to think of
There's
where I
definitely
was.
something with tariffs, Sebastian, that we're trying to do, but we haven't.
Terra Riff, right?
Yeah, like we haven't
It-
cracked it.
these things came up on like a Target Fall Geek Out thing or something. You'll remember these.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is all, no offense, just easy pass stuff for me. You know what I mean? Like if you like it, great. It's just not about quality. Just I don't do nothing for me, Johnny.
Don't do nothing.
Hey Johnny, this does nothing for me.
Maybe that's because you don't appreciate a fine quality action figure of two IPs.
Yeah, I like that. I like your little accent there that you just pulled.
Well, I was trying to play with you, okay? And then you broke it.
Yeah. John, do you make all the soldiers in the platoon, like, do you have moments where like you give them like a can of soda and you go, "Hey guys, like they're talking about like the dead, like they're talking about something like they're like alien corpse, and you like give them like a can of soda and you're like, can one of you just hold this can and I'll just take like a photo, you know what I mean, because you're trying to get like your product placement in there, you know what I mean, and it's just like, and they're like, what the fuck, what are you giving me this shit for? And it's like, we're trying, guys, these missions, they don't come free, you know what I mean, like you got your fancy weapons and your fancy flak jacket and all that stuff. It's like there's a price for it. Just hold it. Just hold the goddamn can. You know what I mean? And it's just like, and they hate you. They hate you, man. Like
Yeah.
it's
And
they're
I'll
planning your
give
death.
them like weapon upgrades or additional ammo if they will comply.
Yeah, exactly. You give them
They have to
some extra
sell out
magazines. You
basically,
know what I
and
mean?
they're like,
Yeah, I like that.
okay, but you have to actually drink this drink. But there's that shit's not even like edible. We know that shit has like plastics in it.
Right, right.
Well, yeah, but that's food and drinks have had plastics in them since the 2000s. So what are you worried about?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
We live in the future. Spoonsky said, I like the alternative delivery like the Amazons and DHLs.
Ooh, DHLs,
Little mini boys.
little tiny thing. But that
Yeah.
to me,
And
like
they can like
that's like,
teleport. That's why they're kind of like international because they can like, they just open little portals, then they can walk through and like do like across the whole land of
yes,
humanity.
I like that. Although that's completely new tooling. That's
Yeah, well, that's okay. Just
yeah.
spend the money.
Tooling is so expensive, man.
Yeah.
It's like you just,
Plus, someone has to sculpt it.
yeah, somebody has to, yeah, it's I don't know. John, I hope I'm not, I'm thinking of all the money. Um I I hope I don't eat it, man. I it's
Yeah, but you
the
thought that the first time. You
no,
thought
I
that
know, but
with
like
with
with
Toys R
Flipboard,
Us.
I was really only one sculpt in.
Yeah,
Because Flipboard got, succeeded all with one kind of like sculpt, and I'm
yeah.
thankful for that. But like, I may have, what's what's the George Lucas quote where he's like, I may have gone crazy in a few places here, when he's watching Phantom Menace. Is like, I just feel like I get this nervousness when I think it doesn't matter. You know what? Money's just money. I like this. If you read your contract, John, if you read your contract, this is part of the deal. You know, when you say that when the Jesse Ventura type, he holds you by the lapels and you're like, oh, da, 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 I'm just saying. If you read your contract, you do that thing where you're kind of sheepish when he holds you and he's like, but then you do that thing where it's a power move and it's like, now be a good boy and take your hands off this very, very expensive suit because you actually work for me. You just don't know it, buddy. And then you pat, and he's like, "The fuck is this?"
Yeah.
So
So is
you're,
this a Predator or Aliens movie?
it doesn't matter. With the Predators and Alien, everything is in this movie, John.
Okay.
This
All
movie's
right.
fucking great.
All right. Yeah. This is the Alien Predator movie we never got that we wanted.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm into this. I love this character a lot. Um, it's
Or you do, John, you do a thing where he like holds you to the thing and he's like, listen, you fucking corporate weasel. You're not gonna fucking, you're not gonna, you're not gonna take over my fucking platoon. He's like, I know you're very passionate. I don't want to hit you. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking passionate. He's like, and I love the passion. And you're like, Mike, what do you how's the passion looking? And there's like a camera guy that's with you, and he's like, that's gonna be great. He's like, dude, can you actually just say that again? but like we just needed clean because there were some crickets that were like, he's like, are you fucking recording? He's like, you got a contract. You're like that guy, and you're recording B-roll to put in like you're gonna do like a great documentary about this whole fucking mystery. You just use it basically.
Now threaten me again, but at the end say, but first I need to chug this soda.
Yeah, exactly.
Got this.
Do the military guys end up killing? Actually,
no, it's definitely killed by the predator or alien, for sure. Not by one of them. Maybe there's the I mean, you have a thought, and I want you to share it.
Okay, here's my thought, John. This guy has a character arc and actually becomes somebody that is maybe heroic at the end.
Right, but then he definitely dies.
Oh, he dies for sure, no matter what.
I think this guy's gonna die.
Okay.
But you think that like at the end it's like you've been waiting for him to die the whole time, but then there's like this moment where like it's between the company thing and saving one of these guys' lives, and it's like, hey, we're like documentary guys. We don't interfere no matter what happens.
Right. John, that's another good role. I mean, it's the same kind of character, but producer of this crew filming the crew, like that, like that. But it's the same thing. You work for a corporate entity, but like it's almost like because you expect this guy to get eaten by some alien, but maybe what you're saying could be have your cake and eat it. Keep him to the end. Maybe he even has an arc where he does something heroic, and he's like, but he still might die. You know what I mean? Just so you don't follow the patterns too much.
Yeah, because there's too many tropes at that point.
Yeah, exactly. You want to. The interesting stuff is when you take the trope, but you follow the trope to a certain degree, but then you go like how Game of Thrones, spoiler alert in 3, 2, 1, they were building up that like Ned Stark's son was going to be, he's like the hero that comes up and he's going to avenge that, and then they just kill him in the Red Wedding. It's just like, it's like, wait, that's not supposed to happen. So that's I have the most fun when you take a trope, you follow the trope, but then the trope takes like a complete left turn.
Yeah. You could have it. This kind of gets more into like goofy B horror stuff. Like if this was like a Freddy versus Jason kind of thing, but movie's over, he lived. And then there's like little credit scenes that happen like randomly throughout the credits. There's like 3 or 4 of them. The credits are still going up on the side, but you get these like little things. So you do get to see the commercial version where he like throws him up against the wall and he says the thing. He's no, it's like real intense. But first, I need to chug this soda, and then it puts the thing up on the screen.
Right. Oh, you're seeing the commercial that he shot.
In the movie, he's like "fuck you" or whatever and leaves. But then you get to see that commercial as if it was made and he did do the line.
Yes, I like that.
And then you see, I forget who. Oh, Quip had mentioned. So he's like in there and he's like editing. Well, he's not editing. He's just in the room and he's like, okay, that's good. All right, now make sure the logo is bigger, which is what every brand always wants, is make the logo bigger. And then they're like editing the thing and they're like, and then behind him,
in the editing room, he kills it.
Yeah, like, well, where the hell did that thing come from?
Yeah. In the yes, I love that. I also love this comment plus what you said about being a Freddy movie makes me think like there's an interesting thing where the guy comes in, like he's editing the thing, he's like, we're almost done, and then the door opens and you see his shadow, and the bad guy lives, and he's like, remember what was in my contract? I get final cut, and then just like, and then just right. That's it. You just end on that. That's more slasher, obviously. That's not Alien, but like final cut is a great way to kind of like end, like kill you, murder you.
Oh, that got less exciting when you put it that way. You got a super chat there, buddy.
Super chat, Alien Queen at the NECA Vault gone. Oh, okay, so they're up now. Wow, we were talking for a long time. NECA Vault gone in less than a minute. Thanks, guys, for distracting me, dude.
That's
okay,
always is though, isn't it?
Yeah, can we just talk about first of all, they dropped the NECA Vault during New York Comic Con.
Stupid.
And it's not like if you guys don't know about the NECA Vault, the reason why it's annoying is it goes up every hour. So you got to put in a reminder for yourself every hour to check. Look how obnoxious this is. Just all in one day. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So you got to check it 6 times just to find something. It's so stupid. Like, if you're gonna do this, just release the whole. No, it's just like every. And I've forgotten pretty much every hour yesterday. I was like, by the time like I guess I could set an alarm, but it's fucking dumb. So yeah, there you go. Like this stuff. I don't know how much of this stuff. Before anybody comes at me like, well, it's selling out. I don't know how much they have. They could have 3 of these. Who the hell knows? I don't. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't need you to tell me I don't know because I don't know. So is it a different figure every hour?
Yes, it's a different. I don't know why they got rid of all the shit yesterday, but like, yeah, it's a different figure, different quantity, different everything every hour. So check back again at 9 or whatever the schedule says.
Fuck these guys. So I guess they'll have them at the booth too, according to this.
No,
5 times a day at the booth and the store.
Oh, okay, that's weird. Just walk up to the booth and get these. How does that even work at the booth? They just every hour just.
Sorry, we're sold out. But I was the first one in line. Yeah, I don't know. It's really fucking weird. I mean, this is the kind of shit that you would see on their Amazon store and the costumes.com store where these older figures would just come up out of nowhere and you could get them for retail value. The Power Loader from Aliens did that a couple years ago on Amazon, I think. And the Queens popped up on, well, they re-released the regular Queen, but.
Yeah, it's just
weird.
I don't know. Who with a job on a Thursday and a Friday can just check, like, remember to check 6 times an hour, like, or sorry, 6 times a day, every hour. Like, it's such a weird. I can't be the only one that just thinks it's like just a weird model. But anyway, I don't know. Check every hour today, guys. If you want some possible thing, just be ready. Be at your phone.
Yeah, and then buy it on their website, and then you still might not ever get it.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
That's the fun part.
All right, John, I gotta wrap it up in like 5. I didn't realize it was already in the 8s. Okay, I gotta fucking. Oh my god, we've been talking for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I gotta go to work.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, John, I don't even know if we have a time for an F yourself.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, Tokan Razor on Walmart as well. So that's it. Any last words before I kill you?
So last week on this channel, I released a video that was what the hell did I title it? You would think I would know since I'm the person that created the fucking thing. It's called
you titled it I Love Mad Hatter, and here's
I Love Mad Hatter, and here's how you can too.
Not hard. Not hard to love.
The Dummy's Guide to Loving Mad Hatter. It's 500 pages long. It's a picture book, though. How you can get paid to review action figures, and then the thumbnail is like stop reviewing for free. This video is done really well, especially being such a specific type of video.
How you can get paid reviewing action figures?
Yeah, so I highly recommend it for anybody that want. I mean, I started off and I say if you're like me and you review action figures, or you take photos of them, or if you do neither, then here's some ways you can make money. And
who's neither, and why'd you do him?
Well, you should see his action figure collection.
John, can I make a spoof video of your video and call how to get laid reviewing action figures? And then I'm just like, hey bros, and then I just go man on the street, like talk to women and just be like, hey, what do you think of a guy that collects action figures? And they're like, oh my god, like action figures are kind of cool, like, and I just show you how to pick up chicks collecting action figures. Would that be a good video?
Yeah.
John, finish your pitch. Sorry, continue.
Oh, that's all. I mean, really, it's just like if people are interested, I do recommend, because everybody watching this has an opportunity to take advantage of the stuff in that video to make a few extra bucks.
Yeah, get off your asses.
Yeah, I mean, it takes like no effort for half of these things, but I am working on another video that's kind of like a how to get started thing that I will ideally have ready for tomorrow. So this is a fun place to play in. Fun place to play in. Weird how words are. Anyway,
Stupid
I don't
word.
want to talk anymore.
Ozzy, I see your posts.
Yeah. I see him
I don't
too.
know. I mean, I can't see every post, but I see your posts. You are seen. All right, that's it. John, New York City Comic-Con wrap, go.
New York City, if you can see, it's just me, but I'm not there because I didn't get a pass, so now I have to work off my ass.
John, sit there in shame for 10 seconds.